How's it going out there in La La Land? Nobody's in here yet, I hope. Hello. Hello to the people who will watch us later. Oh, excusez-moi, please, I'm a pig. Oh, ooh. Holy fuck. Well, damn, somebody's in here. How's it going? Two thumbs up, so gotta guess that one of you is not psycho. Right. Have not looked into anything that's going on in the world today. Fuck it. What's the point? Maybe I should play a song while I'm waiting for more people to show up. Heard that so many times, both of those. Fuck's sakes. Well, hell, I'll go with this one. Put that on hold.
on me. Enjoy my company. My love is spirit and affection. You suspect it's a losing game. You love me going on with all my life inside. You die.
Your sincerity, alacrity, loud and proud.
If I'm the queen of hearts and you know it's a losing game and it's all.
I got the queen of hearts and I know you'll never belong to me alone. Your voice is like a soothing drug.
But still there's blood in your tears.
You're my dynamite, opium angel.
I'll blow your mind and soothe your soul. You've got the queen of hearts and you know it's a losing game and it's all.
I got the queen of hearts and I know you'll never belong to me alone.
You've got the queen of hearts and you know it's a losing game and it's all.
I got the queen of hearts and I know you'll never belong to me alone.
You've got the queen of hearts and you know it's a losing game and it's all.
I got the queen of hearts and I know you'll never belong to me alone. You'll never belong to me alone. You'll never belong to me alone. Oh shit. Come on, where are you?
Hey,
Oh,
man.
you're
How's it going?
surprised. Not too bad.
I surprised you?
Well, yeah, there was nobody on, and I turned around and looked, and you're waiting.
I was watching you make tea. Is that what you drink?
Yeah, yeah.
The black tea or green?
Orange tea. I guess it's the same as black. I don't know. We call it orange pico.
Yep. You don't put milk in that, do you?
No, not a baby. I give up on milk.
Oh, I'm a baby then.
Hey, Josh.
What's up, Josh? How you feeling today, Myron?
Oh, not too bad.
Hanging in there?
Yeah, just got to endure.
You said we were talking, was it yesterday, about the pain. When you lay down, you don't feel it. So you're able to sleep okay?
It's not as bad when I lay down.
Yeah, it's not as bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I go to sleep with the antidepressant pills because one of them is also a sleeping pill.
Yeah.
Another one is supposed to be partly a pain pill too, but it don't do fuck all.
Yeah. So how many hours are you getting when you do get to sleep?
Oh, like last night I was probably asleep by a little after 10, and
I was up a couple of times to take a piss, and I was up at 6:30 this morning.
Okay, so you're getting your 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh
I know.
well, for a while there, when I was hurting really bad, I was sleeping 16 hours a day.
Just to try and sleep it away, or
Well, just so depressed, it can't stay awake. I would just lay down and be gone.
yeah, depression's weird like that. It's kind of like you want to hide from life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone through my bouts of shit. Yeah, you just want to sleep the world away. Do the dogs wake you up? Do they jump on you?
No, not usually. Once in a while, the big one will wake up before me, but the little guy, he just sleeps with me until I get up.
Do chihuahuas sleep a lot? Probably, huh?
Some days he does. I think he's starting to show his age a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, only ate one meal all day, and he slept.
Bite me, dude.
Was it yesterday he slept all day? Until supper time, and then he got up and was around. But most of the night, he just sleeps with me. Climbs under the blankets, and he's good there.
What's his name?
Bear.
Bear, the little guy?
Yeah.
It's like calling the big guy tiny or something.
Well, I don't know. We had a guy not much bigger than him that could put a bear and two cubs up a tree in no time. Just scared the piss out of the fucking bears.
What is it? Are they black bears or what?
Yeah, they were black bears. All bears, when they go to get something, they scoop it. And with the little dog can run in underneath their scoop and get really close to them. And it's just the barking irritates the shit out of them.
Yeah, they hate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears are no joke, though. I mean, the black bears aren't as bad as. Do you have grizzlies, or is that
not close to here? No.
No.
You got to go west to the mountains.
You've heard about the polar bears? The icebergs are melting and they're either drowning or they're coming inland.
Yep.
That's scary shit. A fucking polar bear? Jesus.
They've already had crosses between polar bears and other bears.
Oh, so they're trying to just keep their race, their breed going or whatever. Species.
That was pretty much even before I think this.
Oh, it started?
I can't exactly remember when it happened, so.
It's interesting that they can breed, that they're not so far removed that they can actually have offspring. And
yeah.
Offspring is fertile too? It's not sterile or anything?
Thank you, Mike Reese. We'll catch you later. Have a good day shopping.
Hey, Mike. A man has to eat.
Yeah, I had an egg in a bun for lunch.
So you ate one meal yesterday?
No, that's what I had for lunch today.
What was it?
An egg in a bun.
Oh, nice.
Big bun, cut the top off, not very big, much of it. Scoop the inside out, throw the egg in there, break the yolk, put the top on, throw her in the fucking microwave for a minute and a half.
I've seen people do it on the pan where they cut like a hole in the bread and put the egg in the, and fry it up like that.
Yeah, but too much work for me.
Have you ever seen those little burners people make now, like in a Coke can, kind of like your little tower? They cut a Coke can and they put like nail polish remover in there as the fuel, and you could fry an egg with that with the heat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's like a end of the world scenario. Just get some nail polish remover. Are you a survivalist at all?
No.
I'm probably gonna if if things do fall apart. Man, I don't know how long I'd last. Jeez,
Oh,
I try, but
as long as I can get to my guns, I
what
don't
do you
know how
have?
long I would survive, but I would survive for a while. I got a shotgun, a couple of 22s, and a rifle.
My brother's got a couple 22s. He's got a Walther PPK.
Yeah,
Those are nice. Those are nice machined little pistols.
yeah.
I think they'd be reliable.
That's right, Mike. Rubbing alcohol burns cleaner.
Is better. It burns cleaner. Okay, Mike.
We run out of well, fuck. Guy blew up fucking what the hell was it? The light plant when I was working out on a rake. And she was 35, 40 below at night.
Jesus.
And to sleep, a lot of the guys were, well, in the kitchen, they had a can with a roll of toilet paper in it, and then just poured full of alcohol, 3/4 full, and then just the toilet paper will suck up the alcohol. You like top of the toilet paper, and it just brings the alcohol off.
So it's like a wick.
Yeah, yeah. But geez, a lot of fucking soot on walls.
Oh.
And that's one thing that's bad, soot on walls.
Yeah, you got to clean all that crap off.
Oh, I know a guy that he had fucking gun rack up for 20 years, and when he took it down, it was just white behind the gun rack and just fucking black all the rest of it, just because of so much. He had a wood stove.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know those little tiny houses people are building now?
Yeah.
And they have the little wood burners inside. So you think that would be messy, or I guess it depends on how it's vented. They'd probably be a little messy, huh?
As long as you have good pipe going outside,
mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have very much smoke in the house.
Okay. In Ireland, my grandmother had a range, big like iron stove, and they burn in Ireland, they burn turf. Have you seen that stuff before?
No, but
it's like before it turns into coal. Yeah, they cut it into big logs, so it's like black, and it burns a long time. But yeah, they get deliveries of turf, just they fill your whole shed with them, and yeah, that's what they cut out of the ground there. It's like in the bogs, the ground's all turf. It's before it turns to coal.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what a lot of people used to burn. But I just remember her bringing buckets of turf in and filling the range, and she'd cook on it. She'd boil the kettle and everything.
Yeah, I lived on a place like that growing up. One guy I used to know, his place is like that. He lives when he was living out on the farm, he lived in a one-room shack. Kitchen, bedroom, stove, everything was in the one room.
Like a studio.
Yeah, well, it was a granary.
Oh.
If he wasn't living in it, they would have stored grain in it. That's what it was for. That's what it was built for. Store grain in.
Yeah.
Hey, UK.
Hey, UK, what's up, man? He just had a birthday. A couple days past. Have you seen UK's man shed?
I think I have.
It's got it's full of pinball machines.
I've seen one or two of them. Yeah.
Were you a pinball guy?
Not really. I played pinball. I played all kinds of games.
Did you play pool?
Yep.
Darts?
Yep. Any bar sport.
Yeah, right.
Darts and pool and all that.
Yeah.
Evening.
Hey, are you from the Ukraine?
God bless the Ukraine.
Fuck that. Fucking terrorists. Oh dear. How you doing, guys?
Oh, not bad. World War III. We're getting on.
I got a full tank of gas. I'm happy.
How many liters is that?
Oh wow. How much did I pay for that? I spent 110 since yesterday, so that would be about $160 to fill the car up.
Because you do it by liters, right?
Yeah, you do it by gallons.
And I think, does Canada do imperial gallon?
No, we do liters.
Oh, liters.
Yeah.
We
Who
used
does
to
the
do-
imperial gallon? There's 2 different gallons.
Yeah. Imperial gallons, I think, were a little bit
Are they bigger?
smaller, maybe, than the United States
I think an
gallon.
imperial gallon's 4.5 liters ish.
Yeah.
A little bit over, not much.
And I think 4 liters is a United States gallon.
Later, Mike. Peace, bro.
I was thinking about you today, Myron. Not while I was having a shit or anything else sexual, but I've been watching all the protests going on around the world, and I'll tell you what, most of the protests that are going on are in support of Canada. Still, in the UK, in Spain and France, they've got the Canadian flags.
Nice.
Which is nice to see. Yeah, it is because it's not gone away. Not
Right.
what people think is that there are a few truckers put up, and ones that watch the mainstream media malarkey bullshit.
Oh, they fucking pulled all the trucks out, but now everybody's going down to Ottawa in cars.
Yeah, now in the USA they're worried about it as well. They've been putting up. Remember, like, not in is it Washington? Yeah, it's Washington when they stormed it last January or January before.
Oh yeah, the insurrection. They let those people in. It was all like
terrorists.
theater.
The terrorists.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry on.
Oh no. What were you saying? So it's spreading.
Yeah, this thing with the Canadian truckers that thought would come to nothing. It's just like it's snowballed, and it's still going live. It's still like in the United Kingdom today. There's been protests, not so much these Ukrainian flags or anything like that, in support of Canada. Still, you get the Canadian flag with a maple leaf. That's still going strong. And like I hear that in the USA they're planning to do a big mass protest again. A knock-on effect from Canada, from Ottawa. Yeah.
Ottawa.
I've seen one of those mouses for years. Myron,
we've always heard how good the United States is compared to the rest of the world, and the English think that they're better, but it was the fucking Canadians who got all this going.
Yeah, and I'm proud of my Canadian brothers. That's what the world is happy about. That people are standing up. They're not taking it sitting down.
Hey,
it's been 2 years of bullshit.
Yeah, it has been.
And even as of 2 days ago, what's today? Saturday. All restrictions in the UK, as I probably no doubt said last night, have been dropped. Anything to do with Kool-Aid has been dropped. Yet we're still getting protests all today and in other countries stopping them from giving the Kool-Aid shield to our children. You know, and even though it's all dropped, there's still a lot of protests against people not wanting this foreign substance that has not been properly tested, injected into their bodies.
Yeah. Now they want to go as low as 5 years old. You know.
Yeah. Well, they was doing it in
pregnant women.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, was the country that started it? It's not Switzerland. What's next to Switzerland? One of those countries there. They were the ones that started doing the under 5-year-olds, forcing them. And you saw these.
Is it Denmark?
Norway.
Denmark is weird too.
Norway, Sweden.
Sweden?
Oh,
Finland?
No. Hang on a minute. Oh, no. Let me just have a look.
Scandinavian country?
Something like that. Yeah, it is something like that. Hang on a minute. Let me have a quick look. I have to zoom out my Google Maps. And I
I
have
used
to
to know a
go.
guy that was a Scandinavian scab.
It might have been not. Hang on a second. Where was it? Anyway, it was something like a neutral country like Switzerland, and they forced you're not allowed to go shopping unless you've had, the 2 or 3 of the jibber jabbers. I was a bit shocked with Israel bringing out the 4th thing that never worked the 1st or 2nd or 3rd time.
They're the highest jabbed nation or whatever, and they've had their bad bouts of the coof going through them. So is it preventing anything? No. Maybe. No. I don't know what it's doing, but
do you watch Charlie Veitch, by the way?
No, I've heard the name though.
Have a look. He's an English guy, lives up Manchester way, but he's yeah,
I've heard of him.
Yeah, when you said the cooch, what we just said there,
the
coof. That's what he uses as well.
Yeah.
But no, Sweden, I think it were the ones that were not doing nothing, not having any lockdowns, not enforcing any mandates.
Ooh, that was a good rip.
And they had the lowest rate.
That was a good one there, Myron. Oh, nice. Beautiful.
I missed that. I was looking at my maps. What have I missed? Oh, he's on that. Oh, he's on his tower. He's on his tower of terror.
It's getting cloudy in there.
Are those dogs all right? They're very quiet, aren't they? They're fucking stoned.
They're very docile, yeah.
Dogs are stoned. Oh, you better hope you didn't fall asleep and the dog's getting munchy for a bit of meat. Myron's gone.
No, cats will do that, but dogs won't.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, fair play to Myron. He must have quite a resistance to it. I mean, what he does. If I came around here now and I did 10 minutes with him, I'd have been fucking whited out, laying on a sofa like a zombie, like I was on Spice.
Yeah, you'd be in fetal position.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'd be able to even do that. I'd just be there, laid there. Myron, get me a bucket. Get me a bucket. I feel sick. That'd be me.
You're muted.
What, me?
No, Myron. Who you?
Myron. Yeah. I see.
Cross your arms over your chest, just in case you pass on. You can't die from smoking weed, no matter how much you smoke.
Yeah, or eat. If you eat a bunch of it, you might feel like you are, but you won't.
Yeah, I've not, to be honest, yet.
No.
I've not heard of anybody dying from. The only
Never.
people that die from weed are other dealers stabbing each other up because they're on their turf.
I took 2 ounces of medical 20%, made it into a tincture, boiled all the alcohol off, and put it into brownies. 1 pan about like that by about like that, and about that thick.
Jesus.
And
You just need a nibble.
I ate 1/5 of that at once. but it was just a little too much.
Jesus. You're a mad scientist.
I don't know about a scientist, but
But you're mad. Myron, have you heard that term, whitey? Getting a whitey?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
when your face just turns all pale and
oh,
you're sick.
just before the
It's mainly a thing that girls get.
Yeah, white girl wasted.
Yeah, they do. I mean, when you used to have a smoke out and bring back everybody from the nightclub, it's always the girls that get in a whitey or going for a pee and they come back with a black eye because they've fallen over in the hallway or fell on the sink.
Imagine trying to walk in those shoes. You know, when you're shit faced, walking on like in heels. Like,
oh God, yeah. Oh dear. Good old days. Good old days.
do you ever see like when a club lets out and girls are just like pissing on the street? You ever see?
Yeah, yeah. They don't care, do they? They hit you up. Have a
In
little
England, they
spot.
don't care.
Oh mate, I'll tell you what. The things I've seen. Wow.
middle of the afternoon. Hey, slow burner. A girl pulled up here. A guy got out and went down the street to buy drugs. She fucking just opened. She was the driver. She opened the driver's door, jumped out, pulled down her pants, and took a piss right on the street in front of me there.
Jesus.
So I went out and I said, "Hey, you pissed on the street?" And she said, "No, I didn't." I said, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna go call the cops." I walked in the house. She was gone.
Hmm.
I didn't call the cops. Just said
Right.
that.
Yeah, just to fuck with her. Yeah, no shame.
Wow. Junkie.
What's up, slow burner?
All right, slow burner. Good evening, or good afternoon. I think. Yeah, Canada, isn't he? Slow burner.
Good day, mate.
Canadian. I've got a video, right? I'm not bullshitting you. I find it one time, Ronan, right? Where I work in security CCTV, I had it all around my house. And this bit where I lived before, it would be like a cut through from the town centre to the rest of the suburbs. And you get people walking along and, you know. And I remember one night I could hear a commotion outside my bedroom window on the street, 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I looked out and there's these two girls with really, really, really short skirts on. And they were just sat on the curb laughing and giggling. And then I think they built a spliff because they sat there and I could see them like rolling it a bit. And I thought, oh, fuck it. And then one of them stood up and pissed, pulled her skirt up a bit, pulled her knickers to the side. And I got the video somewhere. I'll find it. But it cost you $20. And
It's $20.
she pissed like a bloke, right? And she had little, you could see that she's got little boots on or something. And then what she'd done was when she pissed like a man, she like wiped up on the inside of her thigh, flicked it, you know, like a flick
Yeah.
on the wrist, and then sat back down, I swear to God, then took her boots off and emptied them. That's the most funniest thing I've ever seen. And I got the video somewhere. When I get my YouTube up and going, I don't know if I'm allowed to publicise that, but it's not too graphic because it's in black and white because it's at night time, but it's funny to watch.
Why would she stand like? I mean, it just goes everywhere.
I know.
The girls are meant to crouch down and squat.
She stood like a bloke and parted her legs and tried to, and it did go like a stream, but then it obviously towards the end it dribbled out, went down the inside of her thighs and down to
Into her boots.
Oh God, the stuff I've seen on CCTV.
Yeah, kids are crazy. Shit.
Slow burner, how you keeping, fella? Is he going to jump in? He just jumped in, didn't he? Oh, and Josh as well was here. God, I was getting a good crew in here tonight. I have hit the like. Everyone else hit the like. There's 6 watching and 6 likes.
That's 100%. Oh, there we go. Like.
Ah.
She needs to learn to shake it off, huh?
How's your day been, Myron? How you been feeling with yourself? Just normal?
Yeah, it's just normal every day. Nothing great. Nothing bad, really.
Same here, mate.
How many pinball machines do you have?
Here,
Okay.
in the man cave, I've got 4.
So, and do you have an Addams family, or is that the one you want?
Yeah, I got it. I got the Adams Family Gold.
You got the gold.
Gold edition, yeah, with the certificates. And I don't think it's ever been in an arcade because it is pretty much pristine.
What else do you have? Adam's Family,
Twilight Zone
Twilight Zone.
that I bought from a Radio 1 in England. We got Radio 1, and the guy called Steve Wright in the afternoons, a DJ. I bought it from him down the road from me.
Oh,
And
man. So he collects them too.
No way, he bought it brand new. He bought it brand new in a box, and then he sold. No, he's not really a collector. He's just like
He just had it. Yeah.
sometimes it's a prestigious thing to have in your house. You know?
It is. Yeah. Just something fun to have.
Yeah, he's got money. The guy's got money. He's got proper money. And then I bought a machine called The Shadow. I got another machine called Batman Forever. They're really good. I've got a fruit machine I've just been playing, a Bandit, whatever you call it. It's called Queen, but it's
Is that the upright? Is that an upright one?
Yeah.
Because you know the ones in the table that you look down on.
No, this is a fruit machine. The
Okay.
Bandit where you put money in, like Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And then I've got a 1999 upright arcade video machine with the original Cafe Raid tube. You know, all original. It's all original.
The screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So and they look better. These TFT things, these like PC monitors look shit for those kind of games.
Yeah.
Then I've got a big dance machine. Do you remember those things where like the Chinese have epileptic fits?
Remember Dance Revolution?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I mean, look, I've been a bit embarrassed to show you right now, but it's a bit of a shithole in there. Hang on a second.
You remember that shooter game? It was like called Time Split or something.
Time Crisis.
Time Crisis. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Hang on a minute. See if it's working. Hang on a second. Oh, what's this thing? Hang on a minute. Let me just got to go settings. I've got to go virtual background. If I go none, there we go. So there's.
When did you get your first machine? How old were you?
Oh, I was 20. I had a pinball machine called Hook. So it's a bit of a mess in there. The reason why there's no legs on the pinball machines, I do have them, is because my kids can play them.
Oh, you got lower down, yeah.
And that's loads of food at the moment because I collect food on a Friday night and I distribute it to. I'm a part of I work. Well, I don't work. I help out as a charity, and we pick up food and distribute it to the homeless. Don't tell anybody. I just want everyone to think I'm a cunt. That's that pinball fruit machine. That's that arcade machine. That's that dance machine. Look at that motherfucker.
Oh, that's
huge.
a big boy.
And if you see down where the sofa is, there, that's the dance. That's a dance mat. I just put a sofa on it. I got some food to get rid of. Then I got in the background over there. I got other arcade machines all behind it. So yeah, it's a bit of a shithole in it at the moment, but it's
no, that's cool. That's awesome.
That's why that's.
Ooh, look at that bad boy.
That's my PC.
Jeez.
That's my computer.
Man, I need to get into computers. That's awesome.
Well, I've got a VR headset with it, and I just enjoy collecting stuff. I mean, on that PC, the world's fastest hard drive is the same size as that, a packet of Rizzlers. Same thickness.
Wow.
So anyway,
my brother got Oculus Quest. You know, the VR.
They're okay. They're not as good as the HTC. I'll be honest. But yeah, they're good. They're good.
Hi, Lulu.
Lulu. What, Lulu Ramos? Oh, yes.
Yep.
Looking with Lulu. Good evening, Lulu. Oh, sure. So, like I said, I collected all the consoles as well. I've got all the first ever released consoles up to present day. You know.
Remember that boxing game? Was it Tyson Knockout?
You're on about the plastic version where it's a Super Soccer, wasn't it? A punch, yeah, where you used to have two robots or two guys. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was a video game, and you could. I guess it was a double. A
video game. A video game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a double machine, so like one guy on one screen, one guy on the other screen, and you had the the controls were like plastic things you'd hold.
Yeah. Just two paddles.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right. Yeah. Well, you got it.
No, I just remember that was a big game when it when it was out. Or the basketball. Do you know NBA Jam?
Yeah, yeah, I
That
remember
was
that.
that was big.
Oh dear.
And the racing games, those are so huge, though. You know, you sit in
Daytona, all the Sega stuff was really good.
Yeah.
And
I used to have an Atari back in the day.
Yeah, it's very collectible, but the thing is,
Ooh.
these things go wrong.
Chica Bonita.
That's Lulu.
Chica Bonita.
As we go on through the years, getting these parts for when they go down is a nightmare. Especially like the CRT Cafe Oh, is that
Lulu.
oh, Lulu? That's Lulu. Yeah.
Ah,
I couldn't recognise it. She'd have a frying pan in her hand.
A spatula. Yeah.
Yeah, all I see her do is cooking.
Me gusta.
oh, that one's good too.
Buenas tardes.
That's funny. I'm not protesting. I'm celebrating the women's hockey gold. Are those the Northern Lights?
Yep,
Aurora Borealis.
you betcha.
It's awesome.
From somewhere in Alberta.
What? Where are you? Oh, yes. It says, where's that? That's not near you, though, Myron, is it?
Well, I don't know how close it is. If it was not cloudy, I probably would have been seeing them too.
Yeah, those look wild.
Oh, we seen that one the other day.
Yeah, imagine that thing. Ow.
Oh, my God.
Might want to throw a little lube on it.
Spit on it first.
It's backdoor dry. Oh, my word.
It's a dry run.
Is that a copper? That's a police officer, isn't it, in front of him?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, it could be a French police officer because the French love to eat the horses, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh dear, my wife's just come back home. I can see her put it up on the drive.
Lock the door.
Yeah, well, I do that. Yeah, I have done that, and then she locks me out of the house. Remember, I spent 2 weeks living out here in the garage, my own Canadian protest. When she locked me out for one night, I thought, right, fuck you then, and I stayed out here for 2 weeks. I've got plenty of food.
Just to show her.
Yeah, it was that. Anyway, let's end that conversation. She's coming by the door now.
I think it was just to get out of having to look after the kids. He did that.
No, there was all lots of there. You okay, Claire? Okay. You all right? I've got some stuff there. We go through it. Yeah, we can share it, can't we? Sorry, guys, a minute. Yeah. Okay.
Chips as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, good. Can I cook it in a minute? And the pizza can have something in time shop. Where's Harley?
Right, there we go. Everyone went deadly silent. Was you waiting to hear me say, "Oh, Al, don't hit me, please, Al! I promise I'll do the hoovering. I'll do it. I'll clean your car."
We were waiting for something.
Yeah, I know. No, she's a bit poorly today. She's got like a cold or something, or she just feels down and she can't really breathe very well, and she just feels really tired. And bearing in mind, she's 15 years younger than me.
That sounds like what I had when I had the fucking shit, you know?
Yeah, that's what she thinks. She's got it. She's got the other version because we both had it, and I never, like I said, I've known her. Well, I've been with her 25 years. She's 15 years younger than me. She's really strong. We've had 5 kids together, and she's a bit of a hard nut. She comes from like part of London where she's brought up to be stand up for yourself. Like say if the kids got bullied out in the park, you went running back home crying. You get back out there and fucking hit them, or I hit you.
That's what
parents
my dad was like. He's like,
Yeah.
you can't come in until you go sort it out.
Yeah, go slap the fuck out of them. Or I'll
So
slap
we'd
them.
have to go back and we'd have to fight again.
Yeah, that's how she's brought up. But when she had this thing that I had as well, this Kool-Aid thing, and I've never seen her slain. She was slaughtered for 3 days in bed. Never couldn't move, couldn't do nothing.
Yeah. It knocked me out. Yeah.
I had 6 weeks. I had 6 weeks being bedridden on it.
Fuck. I was walking around delirious. I was watching YouTube and I was commenting, but I couldn't go up on panel. But I must have been writing the weirdest comments because it felt like I was on acid or something.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Well done for saying that, because I've said to some people, I've said to them, look, I'll tell you what it reminds me of when you have a bad trip.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
hard
it was delirious.
Yeah, very, very not quite conscious of your environment or the time.
Yeah.
Time and
Fog.
space is all gone.
A mental fog.
I've never had a bad trip.
Never.
Never. Well, a couple times when, I've fallen down the stairs or something, but
Oh no, that's not a bad trip. But you always do organic, don't you? You don't do things like paper or microdots. You always do mushrooms.
I've done fucking acid.
I've had difficult trips, but I've learned from you learn even from the bad ones. You
ride
learn.
it. Yeah, you learn to ride it like a fairground ride. When you're on you go on a scary ride. At first, you're shitting yourself, but you take control over it and enjoy the fear. Yeah.
Yeah, like you learn things about yourself even when it's difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a scary ride.
Life is a scary fucking ride.
Unless the track breaks apart, but until it does, it's not a scary ride.
Until the wheels come off.
Yeah, I've never thought of anything as a scary ride. Fuck, a lot of people thought my driving was scary.
No, as I said,
Excuse me, Myron, you tough guy. You're old school though, Myron. We're the new generations are soft,
Yeah.
We're all sensitive and in touch with our feelings and stuff.
Yes, I know.
Speak for yourself. That shit.
Josh said, like, fuck you, start screaming, stop this right now. Yeah, it can get intense. But you buy the ticket, you take the ride.
And then you control it. That's what I was saying. Not that I want to get off, but when you first get onto a scary ride when you're a kid, you think shit. That's the whole point of it. But then you take control of it and you ride the scary ride. You let it give you the sensations that you want it to give you. It's hard to talk to somebody about acid unless they've done it. You have to do acid to understand acid.
Oh, I melted one time. I turned invisible. It was weird.
I never did that, but while high on acid, when I was playing pool one night, I was talking to the balls mentally, and they were going wherever I told them to. I would just look at them
and then you zipped yourself back up.
Later on that night, I was driving a car down the street. The guy that was with me, he jumped out, opened the driver's door, jumped out, one hand on the seat, one hand on the door, and he started skiing down the street.
In the snow?
Oh, it's all dry pavement. I was doing 30 miles an hour.
What?
Yeah.
Man.
That's UK.
Good thing he had his shoes on.
Yeah, but then this old lady, I think she owned a car, maybe, I don't know. It wasn't my car. But anyways, she jumped up over the back seat and started fucking grabbing at him. She grabbed his arm. She could have made him fall right there, so I had to get back.
I think there's one thing that the police can't do you for under DUI. I mean, now back in the day, you could get away with having a bit of coke or speed or weed, ecstasy, whatever. But now they've got all these swab tests, and I think the only thing they can't do you for now or detect would be acid, would it not?
I don't know.
I've never heard of anybody being prosecuted for driving under the influence of acid.
Yeah,
They've got to prove it, didn't they?
because once you get pulled over, I guess reality sets in, so you're able to take control of the situation. Hopefully.
I got stopped by the cops one time when I was high on acid. He was asking me how much I had a drink, and I said I had one 12 hours ago, one drink. Oh, well, you're going to have to come to the car then and take a blood test. Or not a blood test,
Breathalyzer.
test. Hey, the one I got in the fucking car with him, and he handed it over to me, and I said, "Hey, I'm not drunk," and I blew in it. Anyway, he didn't look at it, and I said, I'm good. I said, "I told you I wasn't drunk." He said, "Okay, you can go."
Why did he pull you over, though?
Well, I was just sitting there waiting for another guy's van to load up so as I could drive everybody to a party.
Oh, you weren't even driving?
No, I just parked.
And he pulled up. Wow, that's bullshit.
Pulled up behind me while the keys were in the ignition.
Yeah, I know. They get you on the stupidest stuff.
Right outside the bar. Yeah, that's if you show signs of impairment, Josh, but I don't really show signs of impairment very often.
Yeah, because people get arrested for on pills and stuff. They're impaired from pills or whatever.
Yeah.
Not just alcohol.
I got pulled one night. I was like dropping acid or something, going out for a drive, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, blasting your music around the country, the country lanes with some friends and that, just for fun when you're a kid. And I got pulled over, I said like 3 o'clock in the morning. And the police pulled me over and they got me in the back of the car. They did a PNC check and checked my documents. And he goes, and they knew me. They pulled me a few times. And he goes, "You all right?" So I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You done anything tonight?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You don't see myself." I said, "No, I'm fine. And I'm tripping my tits off. And then this is at 3 o'clock in the morning. And he looked out the window. He goes, "Can you see that?" I said, "What?" He goes, "Look up there." I said, "What?" He goes, the sun's really bright tonight, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, it is." And he goes, "Go home now, because it is a full moon." And I goes, "Yeah, it is." So he caught me out. It's a full moon. He goes, "Look at that. Look how bright the sun is." And I'm going, "Yeah, it is." I didn't go to him, "No, fuck you, that's a full moon." And he sussed me straight away. He goes, "Just go home. Just go home." I was only around a corner, and I did go home.
Yeah, they have like little trick questions. "Do you have any hand grenades in your car?" "No, sir." What you're meant to say is, "Why would I have hand grenades? What are you crazy? What are you crazy?" Well, it says like, "No, sir, no hand grenades." Okay, there's something suspicious here.
So after the last video, we could say that Lulu's a saucy woman too.
Oh, I missed that. What have I missed? Oh, damn.
801.
Was it an OnlyFans stream? Myron, what did I miss?
What? Oh, Lulu, she made a video about making some kind of sauce.
Oh, she's saucy.
Yeah, so that's why I said she's saucy.
The sauce boss.
Oh, I thought I missed something. Well, I have missed something. I do enjoy her cooking. She's good.
I'll have to check the videos out.
Are you subscribed to her website?
Her channel?
Yeah, channel. Yeah.
It's maybe. Is that what it's called? Cooking with Lulu Ramos? I think so.
Yeah. I can't put a link. I haven't got a wrench, whatever you call it, over there. Spanner, what we call it in England.
Oh, I'm not subscribed. 1.45 thousand subscribers.
Yeah.
801.
801 Live, good evening. Got a nice little crew pulling up in here tonight. And I recognise them all as well. I've become an Americanized. Ronan, how's it? Now I know.
It happens, yeah.
You will never become that word on this fucking show.
Oh, come on. Don't be grumpy. I'm just joking.
The American people are good. It's our governments that
That's that
suck.
word. It's that
Yeah.
word. You can't find America on a fucking map. There's no country called America.
That's true, actually.
801.
How's it going?
What's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
Hey,
How we
hey.
doing
Did you get your dead man's joint?
today? Huh?
Did you get your dead man's joint?
Dead man's joint?
Yeah,
Did
from
you
the
get it?
funeral. From the funeral parlor. Remember they found a load of weed in his pockets or something.
Oh yeah, I smoked it.
Good
How
job
was
he
it?
didn't good job he didn't get cremated, wasn't it? Fucking
The
what a
low
waste.
dog. Yeah, that was good weed.
Rest in peace.
Did you see any
Hey.
ghosts while you were
Yeah,
smoking?
well, I asked him what his name was, and I thanked him and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, being in this business, because he started the casting company, which I worked at the casting company in the wintertime when I went doing concrete. So I've been in the business for a long time, and he met his wife. Her family owned this mortuary. And, yeah,
Is
he
anyone
just made
hiring?
into it. Ended up, that
Is anyone
crazy
hiring?
what
I'll take a job.
we
But no, if you have any connections, 801, throw them my way.
Cheers. God bless, UK.
Yeah, and you too, my fella. What are you drinking? It looks like whiskey and coke.
Yeah, little Evan Williams.
Well done. Good lad.
Well, I had Jack Daniels earlier, but I ran out, so I had to go to Evan.
What time is it for you? Are
2
you in
o'clock.
No, for 801. What,
2
2
o'clock.
We're in the same place.
Oh, yeah. It's a Saturday afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, Roland's my people.
Yeah, we're neighbors.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, we're about 40 miles from each other.
That's neighbours. That's neighbours.
We're in the same state.
I used to live down where you are, 801.
Yeah, South Jordan, you said.
Yeah.
Or a cowboy hat, Ronan, you kind of would even look like 801.
Yeah. Dad. How you doing, Dad?
Hey, I'm better looking. Yeah, who was that the other day? He says, "Oh, that Roland dude, he's a good-looking guy."
That was Danny.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
Whatever.
That's right. I was watching that. I didn't get on that day, but I was watching. A lot of times when I don't get on, I'm still watching. Checking you
Lurking,
guys out.
yeah.
He said
Lurking in the chat.
Yeah, I'm lurking sometimes.
Well, if you want to take this there, Josh, I guess so. Have you got your kids with you?
What? Hear me now. I didn't hear it.
What?
Are you there?
Nope. What did I say? Oh, no, I can't remember.
You said you're gonna go with Josh?
Yeah, Josh, if you wanna show us your trip, you go ahead if that's what you're talking about.
Josh, do they let you bring your camera into the weed shop? I know some places do, some places don't.
I want to go.
All right,
Josh.
what's going on?
Oh, Josh, he's a good man. I like Josh.
I'm
You
I'm just gonna put.
Are you up, Josh?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, dude, I just want to thank you. You know, for always shouting out to me and shit. I appreciate that. I have a lot of respect for you. You're a good man.
Oh, thanks, 801. No problem, man. I want my channel to be about trying to help other people grow their channels and just be about everybody and how they're.
Well, yeah, we know we all go to drama channels, but you know, I respect you that because you always try to stay attain peace with
Grounded.
everybody.
Grounded.
Civilized.
He tries to attain peace with everybody like I do, and I dig that.
Yeah, I try and stay neutral.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute my mic, but I'm gonna keep my camera rolling for you guys so you guys can kind of see the weed shop down here.
So they let you in with the camera?
Well, I'm just gonna have it in my pocket, so
Tell him
okay.
you got 18,000 viewers, and they want to know where to come and buy weed.
You guys
right.
want to see what I'm going to cook tonight?
Sure.
I'm going to throw it on about 9 o'clock tonight. It's going to take about 16 hours to cook.
Oh, smoker.
What are you cooking? Elk? Ooh, that's a nice piece.
Brisket.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
brisket.
you got a smokehouse going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell me how much? Can you go back to that picture and tell me how much weight it is and how much you paid?
That's
Please.
14 pounds. It's $4.49 a pound, so it costs $63.
That's about £50 in English for how many? 14 pounds, which is 28 kilos, isn't it? That can't be right, surely.
If
No.
it's double it, I guess it sounds
20,
good.
maybe 20 kilos?
No, it's double, isn't it? A pound is 1 kilo is 2 pounds.
Well,
Let's have a look at it again.
This guy's in Utah. This guy's in Canada. Who's up here now?
UK.
No, who just came up?
Josh,
Gosh, yeah.
Oh,
Who's in
Josh.
Canada?
Josh is in Canada too.
Wait, 14 pounds, that's 6 kilos.
Is it?
6.35 kilos. So it's going the other way.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah,
Hey,
so I'm
but
going to
if you
smoke
wanna
that for
sell me
about
some
14
weed-
to 16 hours.
Now, how do you cook it? What do you cook it in? Have you got a smoker?
Yeah, and I got some oak wood. We're going to smoke it with oak.
And you do it outside, obviously, in like a barbecue smoker thing, I take it.
Absolutely.
and what kind of wrapper do you use on it? Zigzag?
I don't have no butcher paper, so after 4 hours, I'm just going to wrap it in tinfoil.
You do high heat at
Sure,
first, or
please.
you do
No, low heat all the way.
all the way?
Low and slow. That's why I'm doing
Wow.
it for 14 to 16 hours. I'm going to do about 75 minutes a pound.
You like the burnt ends?
How
Oh,
much wood do you get through?
Well, in that 4 hours, I'm going to smoke it. Well, I'm not even smoking for 4 hours. I'm going to smoke it at first and let it go uncovered for 4 hours. Then I'm going to wrap it up.
Obviously, you're enticing us to come around for a party. I'll
Yeah,
bring a
well,
bit.
we're going to watch NASCAR, and my neighbor is coming over. He's actually the one that bought it. And his mom and his brother are coming over. And then I got some of my family and friends coming over. We're just, it's Sunday. It's what I do on Sundays. I cook big on Sundays.
What do you have with it? Like salads or?
We're going to have some potato salad,
Yeah.
some macaroni salad, both homemade, and some barbecue baked beans.
Ah,
And maybe
Ah.
some other stuff. We haven't, maybe some
We're
homemade
back, Jack.
rolls.
we're back, chat. Give me a zip code.
Get on the plane now.
I can't. I haven't had all that jibber jabber bullshit.
Yeah, that's a cool.
But if I come through Mexico, I can come in, can't I?
Yeah, just come through
Yeah,
Mexico.
and I get a house as well, and a car.
Yeah, we'll give you a place to live and whatever you need.
As long as I don't say I'm an American.
You might have to dye your skin a bit browner for that.
You're seeking asylum from your tyrannical government.
Yes. But aren't all governments tyrannical?
Every one
Yeah,
of
they
them.
are. Name me one government that's going on in the world right now that you would say, yeah, that country's got a good government. I can't think of anyone.
I think they're all in cahoots with one another. I think they've all made alliances, allegiance with each
You know
other.
Cabin
Fuck all
sign,
those perfect people.
We do that all the time.
cabin sign went
I'll call the
around.
perfect evil.
And the
Yeah,
thing is,
Lord.
we're the ones.
You
Coming
did.
out, we vote. What's he doing? Hang on a minute. Where's the snow all gone? Yeah, it's
Go
snow.
ahead,
smell
Myron.
a lot. I watched Josh the other day, and it was snow everywhere.
UK, Myron's talking to you.
I apologise. I've got a delay. Go on.
I forgot. So go on.
Pardon?
He's pissed now.
Who?
He's
I forget lots.
Oh, you forget?
Yeah,
I
don't
get-
interrupt him when he's talking. God damn it.
Etiquette. Proper etiquette.
I apologise. Look, I got two streams open. I've got one with the comments on, and then the live stream, the back, like the StreamYard, and there's such a difference in delay. I keep having to refresh.
Oh,
The
shit, you're worse than Annie. You talk and just keep talking.
I apologise. No, I saw it.
No,
There's
I'm just giving you
so when it
shit,
starts-
dude. I'm just giving you shit.
Hey, you're not worse than any, but you're equal to him.
Yeah, you're equal.
Is that a compliment?
Absolutely.
UK has the gift of the gab.
I like it. Cheers, UK.
I was just saying that Josh was showing a stream where he lived a couple of nights ago, and the place was like a winter wonderland. Now the snow's all gone. Yeah, cheers, 808, 801.
Yeah, really, if you get a nice day, it should clean off everything that was plowed and stuff. It's still a mess, though. I mean, look at that place.
Yeah, so I this morning before it got light, I recorded from work the mountains, just the silhouettes of my mountains, and then when it got light, I recorded again. So I'm gonna upload those here in a bit, just little shorts, just to give you guys an idea where I'm at. Roland probably already knows; he's seen it before.
You know, I'm scared. I'm scared to talk now.
I know you're self-conscious now.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up?
I
How's
am.
it going?
I am.
And this
Is that your boy?
This is a little boy.
That's the baby?
That's my neighbor that bought the brisket.
Oh, okay.
Wow. You got
Yeah,
the
we're getting ready to season it up and get the oak on. We're gonna smoke it with oak wood. So we're gonna get that in some water and let it soak for a bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna start at about 9 o'clock tonight.
It's gonna be good. You guys need to come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drive down. What time is dinner tomorrow?
5 o'clock.
NASCAR and brisket.
Are you
I'll
gonna
be
get?
right back,
Is your neighbor
Myron.
gonna get on YouTube?
Is what?
Is that's your neighbor?
Yeah.
Is he gonna get on YouTube?
Like, share, and subscribe to everybody.
You know, because if you get him into it, he's gonna be addicted like all of us.
Yeah, he can't do that. He's already a computer geek.
So my squishies.
Oh, then this is a breeze for him.
My floor.
It's just a social thing, you know.
Absolutely. Myron, how you
YouTube.
doing today?
YouTube Bar and Grill. Myron's on mute.
Could be better, could be worse.
Well, yeah, that's every day.
Well, that's every day.
Well, I always say I'm better than I deserve. You know,
Yeah? Then you deserve what? What did you do wrong?
who knows? Well, someone will come up with something.
Yeah, someone will remember something.
I mean, I think I deserve better, but you know, I take what I'm given.
Yeah. Hey, we got to stay grateful too.
Yes.
Well,
yes,
I'm
we
grateful
do.
for everything I have. Absolutely, on that.
Me and my son's been praying every night,
To pray or not to pray,
and Dakota won't do one.
To stray or not to stray.
right?
Yeah, Myron got me into that song.
Yeah, I know. I played it for his. You know where we used to hang out, Myron. I played it for him last night, and he's like, "Is that a song?" You know, because I was on there and I got off to cook dinner, and I got back on right before I went to bed. I said, "Play this song." We're like, "Well, is this a song?" I said, "Yeah." Reese and everybody loved it. They're like, "Wow, this is a great song."
It was about 10 years old, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then, what's his name?
Chip Taylor and
And the New Ukrainians.
right.
I just remember the New Ukrainians because, you know, what's going on in Ukraine.
Yeah, then I I'd like to change the world.
You know, MSM has taken photos from like 2015 in the war in China, and it's posted it on TV, showing Ukraine, and it was the same picture taken back in 2015
Yeah.
of the same shit, saying this is China.
Well, that's media.
Yeah,
You
I
know, they've done that in the past multiple times. They've taken videos of completely different things and say, "Oh, this is what's going on in the world."
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's
crazy, huh?
yeah. So you watch the news and they're just feeding you bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even here, fucking, they took pictures of guns in the town not too far away from me, and they said the pictures were taken 600 miles south at the Coots border. Coots Sweetgrass border.
Cheers, Slow Burner. How you doing today?
Fake news.
Tell your manager I said hello. A fake manager.
So what were you saying that the song "I'd Love to Change the World"? You were playing that.
Yeah. Oh God.
I'd love to change the world.
No.
In
Oh, it's
perfect
different?
harmony? Is that one line? In perfect harmony?
No, not that one. We played the other day. 10 years after.
Idaho.
10 years after sings it. You know, 10 years after?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sing that song.
Well, wrote it. Oh, he wrote it.
Yeah, about an hour we'll throw that wood in the water and soak it for a couple hours. And I'll see you in a bit.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That won't get you sniped, will it?
You know this song, Ronan?
Yeah, I love this song.
I played it on here before.
That's good guitar work. The poor, it's no more.
But I don't know what to do. It's the bottom of rap.
Fuck you.
Hey, Slow, I've never been scared to go to your channel.
Yeah, that song's awesome.
You know, Slow, although your channel's gotten a little bit boring.
Midnight Rider.
Just ask Sci-Fi Brian.
Hi, Midnight.
How long have you guys been on panels with each other?
I don't answer questions.
I answer questions.
We ate him up.
Well, they're
and fucking
slow.
sent him packing.
What's up,
We
Slow
ate
Burner?
Sci-Fi for dinner the other night. Didn't you see that?
What was that?
We had Sci-Fi for dinner the other night. You didn't see
Yeah, I
that?
watched it. Of course, I'm always there, Slow. I'm always watching.
Oh, that was funny. He's still going on about it.
Evening, Slow Burner. How you doing, fella?
Not bad, bro. How are you?
Never as good as you. Whenever anyone's got more than 5 kids on there, then I'll succumb and say you're as good as me.
No, I got no kids, man. I only got a dog. Fuck, I couldn't afford kids.
Oh, I'm at
We have
3.
2 dogs, Ruckus and his stepchild.
Yeah.
I'm at 3 and I'm broke.
Same here, man. 3 kids and no money.
Yeah.
It's worth it though, Josh.
Just to feed my dog cost me about $400 a month.
Jesus, what are you feeding it?
What do you prime rib?
No, he eats beef and 2 pounds of beef and turkey every day.
What do
And
you
then
have? A
all the-
tiger?
God, feed him some eggs.
Have you never seen my dog?
No.
Oh, Ruckus
Man,
is
he's
beautiful.
pretty much a tiger.
What kind of dog is he? Is he a pit?
Yeah.
Is that XL or just
Oh, he's a standard.
Oh, he's beautiful. That's Ruckus. Hi, Ruckus. Hey, buddy. You're a good boy.
Tail going.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He's about 104 pounds.
So you feed him actual meat.
Yeah, this is what he eats right here.
You don't feed him any dry food.
That's dead. Dead food.
Those are all his meals.
Yeah, he looks healthy. Yeah, man.
Man, he gets shit like this.
So that's
How
your
old is
baby.
Ruckus?
He's 3.
Oh, he's just a pup then.
Yeah, he's still a babe.
Yeah. Hey, Myra, look, I'm trying your trick.
Are they real rabbit's feet?
Yeah, they got hair on them and everything. They got the fucking nails still on them.
Jesus.
Really, really?
You want to see?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I've not seen that in the UK.
I
Well,
I
you just
remember
have to go to,
someone
like,
saying that they used to feed them rabbit feet
They'll
for
have it.
dogs.
Never heard that before.
Oh, I bet he loves them too.
Oh, yeah.
UK, you remember what I was telling you about the vaccine signs and stuff here?
Oh, there's hair is on him.
Yeah.
A lucky rabbit's paw.
That's the nail there.
They just cut off a foot. That's all I do.
So he just chew the shit out of it.
The hair as well.
Foot. That's a
The
foot.
hair.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Keep
Fuck
on.
me, that's real, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, it's real. It's got all the fur on it.
Yeah, I haven't seen this before.
I do like him.
Yeah, he's a hell yeah.
Look, he wants it, doesn't he?
He's eating it.
The hell yeah.
Yeah, and everything. Just shit it out, do they?
Yeah, it's the natural things for them to eat. If
Like
they
a
were
Slim Jim.
in the wild, they'd be eating rabbits, squirrels,
Well,
whatever
yeah.
they catch.
And the bones don't get spiky and stuff because it's not cooked yet.
Right. It's when it gets brittle when you cook it.
Yeah.
it's
Here's some other shit that I do.
like chicken bones. Dogs shouldn't eat chicken, should they? Because the bones are.
If it's raw, they can eat it because the bones don't get spiky. But if you cook it, don't give them the bones.
See,
What,
my
even
dog
chicken?
always ate chicken bones. Never hurt them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when you cook them, they turn into like razor blades, or needles.
My dog would crunch them right up.
Yeah, but you got to be careful. I mean, yeah, it didn't happen, but still, it could.
You shouldn't give a dog any bone that's been cooked.
Right.
What about things like on a lamb, a joint? The hock. That's okay, isn't it? 'Cause it's quite fat. Yeah, that's okay with the marrow inside it.
Yeah, then nothing cooked though. It can't be a cooked bone because then it gets brittle and it can fucking split up and
Turn
shit.
into needles. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Splinters.
well, I never knew
Yep.
that.
Sinners.
Thank you for the. This is such a diverse show, such an education.
Do you have a dog,
I
UK?
get learned here.
I used to. Now I just work like one.
Now you work like a dog.
Yeah.
What are you willing to pay for coming to university? Learning something.
It's not having the 5 children that's expenses. It's the maintenance of the house or the damage they do. That's what costs the money.
No, it's the fucking government that costs you money, those sons of bitches.
Fuck.
It's the commercials. It's the commercials. The kids see those toys on the commercials, man, and they gotta have them.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
don't they?
Well, we used to
Yeah, I
do the
can
same
make
thing
you
when we
one,
were
son.
kids, though, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we
now
had the
kids
kids.
are happy
Remember that?
with phones and tablets.
I played outside when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
don't
you
do that
look through
anymore.
that consumer's catalog all the time, picking out your toys.
Sears
Electrics and
catalog.
stuff like that.
Sears catalog, yeah, we had consumers.
Yeah, I want that gun, Dad. They don't even have guns in there anymore.
For
Myron,
6
you
easy
remember the-
payments, you can have.
Yeah, of $199.
Do I remember what?
Consumers distributing.
Yep.
What toys did you play with, Myron?
The one he was given.
And a knife.
I had pistols. Well, hell, I had my first pocket knife at what? I was in grade 5, I think, when I got it.
Yeah, maybe 10 years old or something.
Yeah, so by then.
Oh, you had to be 8 years old, man. That's when the first pocket knife. You give their BB gun at 12.
Fuck, I got that at about 9 or 10 too. Then at 11, I got a pellet gun, and at
And the
12,
first shotgun.
at 13, I got a more high-powered pellet gun, and at 14, I got a 22, and at 16, I got a rifle.
Oh, nice. Now they have the airsoft, you know.
Yeah, shit, though, aren't they? Those
I
airsofts.
don't have that shit. I still got real.
Yeah.
And up here, they trying to make that airsoft illegal.
And
Well,
paint-
they're good. I mean,
paintball.
hey, those airsofts are pretty fun, though. I mean, because they're you can shoot them in the city and stuff and not get in trouble. And they can still do some damage. But
Oh, yeah.
The reason why those airsofts are popular because those kids blow the balloons up with the canisters. You know the canisters, the little CO2.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, in England they use it. Well, not just England, worldwide, and it's called hippie crack.
Oh, you
Hippie-
talking about nitrous?
Yeah, well, no, it's little canisters, aren't they? Like they use for cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's for like making whipped cream and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nitrous oxide, laughing gas.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've tried it. It's shit.
It gives
What
you
about-
it gives you a head rush and you yeah.
No, not for me. I thought, really, is that it? You know, like my daughter had a load of mates around for a party once, and they was doing it, and I had to get down with the kids and be hit. I thought, yeah, go on, let me try this shit, and I thought, is that it?
You just didn't do enough. You gotta, you know, get past the threshold.
Josh, what's that shit you guys got in Nova Scotia that they sell?
The air spray?
No, that drug shit that they sell. That
Spice?
it's like a spice. What the fuck they sell? I used to say it was. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it.
It's not kratom, is it?
No. You could buy this at a store. It wasn't
You're
illegal
talking
in
about
Canada.
compressed air?
No. I'm talking about that drug that they chew. You could buy it in Nova Scotia.
Oh, what the herbal, like a green thing that you use in Pakistan and stuff?
Yeah, it's like a chat. Yeah.
Cat?
Cat, that's
Cat,
the one.
yeah,
That's
Can you
the one.
find cat?
That shit's fucked you up.
Shit.
I know they
didn't
love
see
it,
the
yeah, in
pull-up.
Africa and stuff.
Yeah, I've never
You
tried
had
it.
that.
46 Crescent. Jeez, I was looking at my phone, never even seen it.
Yeah, now there's new drugs and stuff coming out all the time. They can make just make new stuff
Fuck
constantly.
it, just grab a toad and fucking squeeze it.
Drugs, give me drugs.
Yeah. And I mean the streets are full of illegal shit.
Synthetic bollocks.
Have you noticed that the drugs are getting more and more
Prevalent or powerful?
not so much powerful, but they more addictive?
More addictive?
Yeah, well now if you have a couple of hits I've heard of the meth pipe, you might be addicted.
801.
801, I'm gonna have to pay you a visit, my friend.
I know
Well,
you're only
you see, you
away.
can't make it to you lost your card expired.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having issues with that.
No, I've got like 5-6 different kinds right now.
Lucky devil.
I've got
Yeah.
Bubba Kush, Mimosa,
Dead
Purple
man's
Sour
joints.
Diesel,
How's it going, Jason?
Nitro cookies, and something else.
Are they sativas? Are they indicas?
Well, the purple sour diesel's a hybrid.
I like hybrids. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your regular sour diesel, and then you got the purple, so it's a hybrid. I like that one.
You guys are living a life over there.
This
God
Bubba
bless.
Kush, though.
Wow.
Let me see.
Yeah, I like the indicas, the ones that will, you know, get you to sleep and everything. You know,
Oh, yes, please.
Don't work.
they don't work for you. Yeah, you're in the heavy oil, and
Well, I can smoke. It doesn't matter what I smoke. It just don't work. Doesn't affect me much.
I mean, you get stoned.
I can't tell.
Really?
The only way I'll know if I'm stoned is my mouth gets dry. It's the only time I know.
But you said when you smoked the hash, you got more talkative.
Well, you said that.
You said that the other day.
Okay, well, I did a bit. I don't know.
I wasn't here when you were smoking it. You just told me about it.
Because I smoked the next morning, too. Smoked it. But I didn't smoke as much the next morning because I didn't have that much.
Myron doesn't think he's high unless he's like falling down on the floor and drooling and fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting high. He's just not saying he is.
Do you still get the munchies, Myron?
No.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I asked you that too. You said you used to get the munchies. Holy moly, guacamole! Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go back
Me
to
and-
this.
This
me
is
and
the
Ada one
Bubba,
are best friends now.
this is Bubba Kush.
How much
here.
did that cost you? How much did that cost?
I can't say. I don't
was
answer
it,
questions.
Is it backdoor stuff? Is it legal in your state?
No.
Okay.
Here you go.
Fuck them. That's why.
Ronan. You're gonna bring that tomorrow, Ronan, when you come out for the barbecue.
Man,
I'll put a vest on as well if I was you, if you showed him that. Wow, look at all it.
I'll bring my barbecue bib.
Yeah, I've got all kinds of shit.
You're my new best friend.
Look at Myron. Look at Myron's face.
Well, 'cause he's out right now. He don't have his
Toys
yet.
R Us. 801, change your name to Toys R Us, because that's where Myron wants to go right now.
What's up, Jason?
Oh, that's my Tinder name. Toys R Us.
Yeah, those all closed down.
Oh, no, listen, in the UK, it's just been announced that they're opening them back up this year. They're coming back. They're opening the stores up back in the UK.
Well, why'd they close them down in the first place? That's bullshit.
Oh, because in the USA, they lost money over there. And then we had 100 stores in the UK, and then they slowly dwindled away. But they're bringing them back. I mean, I must admit, Toys R Us weren't that bad. Fucked if you got 5 kids, though.
For some reason, I just got pissed off about what my work did to me again. It just pisses me off that they fucking suspended me for 3 weeks.
Why? What? I
Because I
don't
wouldn't
know.
wear a mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you
I
still
just
got
went back to work.
over there?
And
Is
so
it
I
still
got 2
going
weeks
on?
before I get paid again. And it pisses me off that they did that. So
Are you able to say what your work is? Are you allowed? Do you want to say that? What the relevance is? Why you have to wear a mask?
He's
I
a cop.
sling produce.
Who said that? Who said a cop?
No, I sling produce, really. You know, vegetables and fruits.
hey, LT.
LT man, what's up?
Like I said earlier on, life in the UK 2 days ago, everything related to the Kool-Aid, there's no restrictions. It's all dropped. It's all done and dusted.
That's
Hey, peace
good,
from Russia,
Jay.
guys.
It's a great day.
You carry on smoking all that weed you got there, Life. I think you could be eating that brisket all to yourself tomorrow.
Oh shit, Myron can smoke that.
Peace and love from Russia.
Peace and love right back to you.
Well, maybe Myron could probably smoke that, and wait till take me. Well, I have
Too
to
soon.
probably take me 2 months to smoke.
Slow burner.
What's up?
What's your take on what's going on over in Ukraine and Russia at the moment? What's your take?
Well, I mean, the guy was telling people for years that he didn't want that shit on his borders and fucking straighten it up, and people didn't want to fucking listen to him, didn't take him seriously, so I don't know. I don't agree with it, but
What are you talking about?
We're talking about Ukraine and Putin and Russia. What's going on at the moment? Yeah.
Yes, what
I
are you
know.
talking about? Putin.
it was a long time coming, wasn't it?
Over 8 years,
Oh,
if
fuck
not
him
more.
too.
Exactly. So why didn't they fucking correct it? Like, if they didn't want to go to war, they should
He's
have.
been preparing since 2014 for this.
Yeah. But the thing is, right, look, I don't want to get flamed or anything like that. I like
It's
to
Hunter
listen
Biden's
to
fault.
arguments. Pardon? It's what?
That's 801 speaking.
Yeah, I do believe that
Hey, Byron.
you're not going to get him to say nothing when he's doing that. Look, he's a master of his craft. Look at that knife. It's glowing. Look at that. It should be a blacksmith.
Hey,
There we
Myron.
go.
Why don't you give us a shout out to all those people that fuck you and fuck you and fuck you? Everybody.
What? Where? What? What?
Well, Myron will tell you.
What? You said something about people in the chat log saying "fuck you." Oh, sorry, I must have misunderstood.
No, Myron's going to tell the people fuck you to.
We'll start out with YouTube.
Roland.
Here it goes. Hold tight, people.
Cocksuckers.
Yeah.
You fucking did a nice thing for everybody when you stopped the bullying, but you have no right to limit mine or anybody else's fucking free speech. You're all a bunch of cocksucking fucking cunts, so fuck you. We'll go up the hill to Motherboard, whatever it is, fucking Google. They own fucking YouTube. You're an even bigger dick, the CEO and fucking founder or whatever you are. You're just a first-class cunt. You make all that money, and how much do you give away? There's always homeless in the States. They don't get enough food. What do? Keep your money in the bank. So fuck you. Now, I don't know how we'll get that over to... Well, we'll just transfer it to the fucking government. Because that way I could take the United States government and Canadian government at the same time. You're all a bunch of fucking tyrants. You're all a bunch of cunts. A lot of whiny little fuckers, too. You all need a backhand. Fuck you. And from there, we go to their minions, them fucking pigs. You cocksuckers should all be castrated. Or if you're fucking female, we could fix you the other way. But you're all a bunch of fucking, what would you call it? Egomaniacal tyrants, I would say. So fuck all the pigs. And free the people. I'm done.
You're gonna have to give everybody about 30 seconds to chew that over and then ingest it.
He's back quiet.
There's not really much any argument here. That's what I like to see. Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
That's what I do like about coming to this channel. There's no real dramas, you know.
We
It's,
save that for the evening.
It's the evening for me, but it's just chilled out and just we just get along and share our experiences and do shit.
At about 11:30, 12 o'clock your time, Slow Burner Show comes on.
Yeah, I know. I do come over there sometimes. Yeah, I've said thank you already, but thanks for the wrench, Slow Burner.
Oh, no problem. I give everybody a wrench, man.
Oh, you pissed on my fire.
I do. I just give everybody a wrench so everyone can connect with everyone, right? Go-to channel. And that's how YouTube works, man.
Yeah, I mean, in the UK, it works like this: is that people who are trusted get given a wrench or spanner, whatever you call it.
Yeah, the same here. But my channel, I trust everyone. If you fuck up, you'll lose your wrench and you won't get it back. That's all. I check the block things before every stream, make sure no one's blocked.
Yeah. It does get a bit chaotic on your channel sometimes. It's like
no doubt about it.
Yeah, when I'm coming in your channel sometimes, it's like I'm doing 400 cans of Red Bull, a couple of lines of speed, and a couple of tabs, acid tabs, because it's so you try to keep up with it. It's fast, isn't it? Fast and hard.
Not always though, but yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, it is. People get quite excited. That's the word.
Definitely, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an add-on to my rant.
Pardon, Myron?
And, well, I got an add-on. Also, to all you people in fucking Parliament that live in fucking Ottawa and Washington, you guys all fucking consider yourselves perfect and the rest of us is fucking shit. Fuck all the perfect people.
Yeah, but Myron, who put them there?
Hey, who were given a choice between two idiots.
Yeah.
It don't matter. You know, it wasn't us that put them there. We're just given a choice.
The choice is shit or piss. Shit or piss.
Well, it's the same over where you are.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is.
Except for you got an old hag and her pervert son and the other one there.
That's USA. That's USA. Got what's his name? Biden's son.
Biden's son.
Yeah, what's his name?
What
He's
about Queen's son?
Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah, Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Paid 12 million for a woman he never met before.
Sorry, I was playing Fuck All the Perfect People.
To crawl or not to crawl.
Fuck all
those perfect
people. Yeah, Myron got me into some music.
Song. That's the kind of songs that Myron would play.
Yeah, that is the song he's been playing, and it got stuck in my head, so I had to ask him, what's the name of that?
I thought you stole it from somewhere. Well, borrowed it.
Borrowed it from Myron's collection. Yeah, he's rubbing off on me.
Well, it's not really a collection. I just listen to lots of different music. You can't tell if it's good or not until you listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it when I first heard it. I just liked the lyrics of it.
Yeah, well, I did too, but it was the finding of it. It was the title that really got me into it, though. Fuck All the Perfect People. As soon as I seen it, I had to listen to it.
So who got you? Was it Wheeler? Who got you? What got you on that path of music? Because that opens up a whole, collection of artists.
I've always listened to everything.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
Do you know who David Allan Coe is?
That name, I know the name.
I think he wrote a song called "I Made Linda Lovelace Choke." And you wouldn't know what that is because you're probably a little too young. But Linda Lovelace was
A porn.
She was
yeah.
okay.
Bit like Debbie Does Dallas.
She could deep throat.
He has a song called "N Lover."
Yeah.
So is he a spicy artist? Is he like a wheeler?
Controversial.
Yeah, controversial.
Yeah.
I missed you, Lulu.
Finger fucking
Always.
Sally. Okay, yeah, I know this guy. Fucking in the butt.
Music is like food, isn't it? Baked beans on toast would be fucking boring every day. You've got to listen to a variety of music and enjoy all the different things.
Cum stains on the pillow.
I eat beans every fucking day, but sometimes I put mustard on them or something else to spice them up. Hot sauce.
He eats them twice on Sundays.
Don't bite the dick. These are funny song titles.
Oh, I told him saying then, Ronan.
Don't bite the dick.
Yeah. Don't put that as your avatar or whatever, please. Not that I judge.
Did you hear that, Lulu? Did you hear that advice? Don't bite the dick.
She doesn't bite. She's a nibbler.
A nibbler.
Or a gargler. Lulu, you know I'm joking.
Let's be realistic.
Oh, Lulu, you can't embarrass that girl. I promise you that, man.
No, I've got to respect the lady. She's
No, you cannot embarrass that woman. Fuck, she is one. She's down.
Yeah, I'm not embarrass her, but I wouldn't disrespect her either.
Yeah, no, respectfully.
We're just having
She doesn't take it like that.
Instead of calling her the gobbler, because that is obviously a little over top, could call her the turkey.
Yeah, gobble.
Oh God!
With the stuffing too, Myron. With the stuffing, the turkey with the stuffing.
Yeah, keep your driblets to yourself, Ronan. Keep your driblets to
You
yourself.
can't. Not one of us guys on here could hurt her feelings. I promise you that. She's heard everything a lot worse than we could ever say.
I bet she makes good gravy.
Oh yeah.
I heard her chicken was good. Her chicken was like the breasts were tender and the legs were easy parting.
Yeah.
We'll go to hell. We'll go to hell.
We won't be lonely then.
No. Anyway, moving on.
Hey,
Has
man.
anyone got anything else to say?
You put sage in your stuffing?
Bit of weed.
Well,
Some cranberries.
if you put poultry seasoning in it, that already has sage in it.
Oh,
But I used to put both.
I fucking love stuffing, man. Love it.
I don't know. I'm not too big on the stuffing.
So, hang on a minute. The Melvin CA, is that 808's 801's channel? Whose channel's that? Melvin CA.
That's
That's Melvin. Go figure.
I haven't come across Melvin, but is it good to subscribe to? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
subscribed already.
Melvin was away for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to them already. Oh yeah, I can see now. Yeah,
Another Canadian.
yeah. There's quite a few Canadians now in Canada, isn't there? That's about 6 I'm subscribed
In
to
Canada.
now.
There's a lot of Canadians in Canada now, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. What have you guys been doing? Breeding like rabbits.
Yeah.
Like rabbit's feet.
Canada bigger than USA?
No. Oh, in landmass, yes.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So I
But
looked
part
at
of
that.
it's uninhabitable, right?
We're the second biggest. Russia's first. We're second.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
it's uninhabitable.
Australia is pretty damn big too.
Fuck, too many spiders and sharks there. Fuck that.
Yeah, no shit, eh? Fucking kangaroos and fucking witches.
But America has, well, is it 10 times the amount of Canadians?
Yep.
We got 38 million people. You guys got 300 and
We probably have
40
380.
380 million. We got
13
38 million.
330 million in the USA, and
No,
all they can find
it's
is
probably
some
close
old
to 400 million.
You guys live like fucking cockroaches, one over top of each other.
In
Here
the
we
cities, we do, but
we
there's a
still
lot
got
of
time to-
there's a lot of open land too.
Oh yeah, I know.
Most of the people do in Canada too, because they all live within a few hundred miles of the frickin' border.
Of the southern
Yeah.
border, yeah.
Yeah.
That's commerce, though, isn't it?
Trade, yeah, probably.
It's
Yeah.
hardiness.
It's because the more north you go, it's like Arctic, right?
You can't be a wuss when you live up north.
The other day it was like 12 degrees where I am, and where Myron was, it was like minus 40.
Fuck that. Minus 40.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I could not do that.
50 degrees difference. And we're
Is-
both in Canada.
Are you near Calgary?
I'm
He is.
north of Calgary, northwest.
So I'm in Utah, and I worked with this. You know, they have the missionaries, the Mormons.
They're called, I know what they're called, and they're called the elders.
When they come back from their mission, they're considered an elder. So this kid, he was an elder. His mission was in Calgary, and he just talked about, you know, the minus 40, and complete freezing weather.
Why people live there is crazy.
They're way south of
It's
me.
life.
It's fucking nice in Calgary. I would go there for a winter vacation. A lot
I'm in-
warmer than here.
I'm in Toronto, the big city.
What
That's why I was-
do you think of
that's why
Toronto?
I was supposed to live in Toronto when I was 16.
Yeah, I know you told me the other day.
Yeah,
What do you think of it, Slow Burner?
Oh, this might have been my home forever.
So how would you describe your city?
It's great. It's clean. It's busy.
Is it
Could you
safe?
walk home? Could you walk
very-
home from the bar? There,
It's
that's why I
very
was gonna ask.
safe, yeah.
Could you walk home from a bar pissed out of your head?
Fuck
for
yeah.
like 4 miles and not worry
Yeah.
about getting attacked?
Yeah.
I was paid for mostly by the Canadians. Out west.
As long as you're not looking for trouble, trouble won't come to you. That's it. If you're looking for it, you can find it.
You'll find it.
If you owe drug money or something, they'll find you. But if you're fucking straight and narrow and you go to the bar, you come home drunk, whatever, no one's gonna fuck with you here.
That's nice to hear. Except for the police.
No, not even. Maybe,
No.
but not so much. don't
They have
bother
some
you.
comedy clubs there, don't they? They're kind of well known.
Oh yeah.
Do you go to any of the comedy clubs? Or I know it's weird now, but
I've been to Comedy 54 or whatever the fuck it was called. Club
is that the weed
54.
one where you can smoke in it?
Probably is now. It was years ago I went, but I mean, you can smoke in a lot of places. No.
I thought smoking was banned in all bars everywhere in the world. What, you can
Yeah.
smoke weed in a
You're
can you smoke
They
in a
make-
bar over there?
No, you can't. But some places make the places private, and then you can vape and stuff. Not smoke, but you can vape and shit.
The after hours places you can party probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're smoking shit in there. Yeah.
Ronan, stop it.
Dude,
Just stop
people
it.
doing coke right at the fucking table
Stop
in the after
smoking your
hours.
pussy. You're getting me hot.
He's purring. He loves it. He bit me earlier.
Motherfucker. Drop
Yeah.
Bear just tumbled off the back of the chair.
Is that a Siamese?
Yeah, he was found in a dumpster. Someone was
No.
walking by a dumpster.
No.
And they heard kittens, and they looked in, and there was 2 kittens. So it was this guy and his brother. His brother's like he's not a Siamese. He's like a longer-haired, I don't know what you'd call him. But I guess in the same breed, they can be different. The same litter, they can be different breeds or whatever. But yeah,
Really?
2
I
kittens in
never
the
heard of
dumpster.
that.
Yeah, like there could be 2 fathers
Yeah.
of the same litter.
Yeah. just depends on how slutty the mom is.
Yeah, mother was probably a slut, but
Whole bag.
I don't know what happened. But if she gave birth to them in the dumpster, or a human fucking threw them away.
Oh,
But
that's
the lady found them and called my wife, and she took them in.
Look, in the UK, those cats, because of the thing with the lockdowns and stuff, those cats would go on eBay for about £2,000 or £1,000. Trust me.
For what? Who's gonna pay that for a cat?
They do. Like since the lockdown, the first one, like you could only go outside if you was walking your dog or doing 1 hour exercise. And where people give away their puppies, now these dogs are like £3,000 to £5,000 in English money, and then cats as well. Fuck knows. I don't know why. It is what it is.
That's a good thing. I'm glad that they're paying all that money because people aren't going to pay all that money and fucking
And
throw
not
them
look
away and not look after them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
But then you've got the dog rescue and cat rescues, and what they're doing now is if you want a puppy that's been rescued, you got to pay. I think it's about £500 donation, but you never own that pet. They can always take it. They come and check, a bit like what do you call it with children when you adopt them? That's it, adoption. And if you don't look after them properly, they can take it back off you. And then the older dogs, like a dog that's been rescued 9 or 10 years old, they're about £350 a donation. And yet again, they can take. I mean, I was always. I mean, there's one thing about you three guys on here. That I'm different to you guys. I mean, I haven't got no pets. I've got 2 lovebirds. That when my mate died, when I went and helped clear out his flat, there was 2 lovebirds, and I took them on. But yeah, I miss having animals. But when you have an animal, like a cat or dog, it is the same as having a child. That's my view, and you've got to have that time to walk them, take them out.
It's a
all
lot
the
of
other
responsibility, yeah, man.
and it's a big responsibility.
Fuck yeah, no doubt about it. It runs my life. Like it runs my life. I'm in a building, so I can't open the back door and let my dog out. I have to go out with them every time I want to let them out. It's a fucking chore, man.
I mean, I do want to get. I mean, my kids. Obviously, I've got 5 kids. The youngest is 3. The oldest is 21, and they want. They're desperate for us to have a cat or a dog. And where we've moved to recently, we're right near an Amazon rainforest. Literally, we're out in the countryside on the verge. And but what scares me is not just the cost.
You should get a dog.
Of the animal. It's a veterinary. If anything goes wrong.
Oh, they fucking rob you, man. Oh, fuck yeah.
Rob you big fucking time. Like £2,000 paid for the cat got his leg broke accidentally, and they had to pay over £2,000.
A vet is just as bad as a mechanic, man. They're bad.
Oh, yes.
Bad.
Yeah, that's another one. There's another fucking robbing bastard.
Those are the 2 fuckers that I hate the most, the vet and the mechanic.
And estate agents.
And the dentist.
And estate agents. They're cunts as well. And lawyers.
And dentists.
Yeah, and
fucking
judges.
bastards.
And
They're all fucking crooked fuck. And cops.
All cunts.
Cops, yeah. Man.
The list is endless.
They're fucking greedy.
Yeah, once you start
They're
going.
greedy fucking bastards. No, with the vet and the mechanic, they know they got what you love. Your car, your fucking animal.
Yeah.
You'll do whatever. You'll do whatever to get your car or your animal better.
What about the funeral home?
They'll fucking take you.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Yeah, holy fuck.
You're not
man.
joking there.
Yeah.
Costs $15,000 for a funeral.
All you have to do, leave your body to science. And then the government has to fucking take care of it.
Yeah, they put you in a mass grave.
Leave your
Or
body.
they put you in a fucking in a pickled jar or something.
Yeah, in a pickled.
Yeah. Well, who fucking cares? You're dead. I'm not gonna care. I'll be dead. They can
It's
do
all for
whatever
the
they
it's
want.
all for the family, really.
Yeah.
Like a grave site or something to go to, or an urn with your ashes in it, or whatever.
I ain't got no family. They already all dead.
Are you serious?
My family, yeah. Gunzo. Well, I lost my parents when I was young, so.
Damn, how young?
My mom when I was 13, dad when I was 20.
Oh man.
Yeah, young.
Yeah, my mum died of cancer when I was 18. I held her hand. I understand where you're coming from, Slow Burner.
Oh Jesus.
My mom
I still have
OD'd.
my folks, but
She died.
they're not doing that great.
I know what you're saying, Slow Burner. All my family are dead as well, except for my wife and children, obviously. But even then, when you're talking about the funeral thing, my daughter from a previous relationship, she died on her 18th birthday. And if people, was it drugs or drink? Was it drug or drink? No, she had a benign brain tumor. And when she's getting ready to go out to celebrate her birthday, she had a fit in the bath and she drowned. And
on her birthday?
Yeah. She
died
wasn't
on her
on
birthday.
drink or anything like that. She's on medication, but she had a benign brain tumor.
Yeah.
That gave her a fit while she's getting ready in the bath.
Man.
How old was she?
18. Well, 18. It was her 18th birthday.
Wow.
And the thing is, going back to the funeral people, I mean, obviously, I was devastated. Fucking hell, I mean, it kicked me in the bollocks like 1,000 times, and you don't know, you just feel so dead inside. You know, you don't expect one of your kids to die, and then when you go to the funeral directors, they tried to fucking milk you. Now I look back on it, you're vulnerable. You're really vulnerable at a time, and
Big time.
you just agree, and you agree, and then they say, like, don't worry about the cost. We can give you a payment plan and all this stuff. And there should be something for parents, with children, government help to help them through it. It's an unexpected cost at a time that you're in a state of, like you just can't deal with it and you just agree to everything. So that's all I have to say. I'm not putting a downer on the show, but I've experienced these things and I'm just saying that, they're vultures, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, my parents had friends that they're a couple different families. They had a kid die, and it like destroyed them. It was like a wound that just never really healed.
Never does.
A parent should never have to bury a child, man. That's horrible.
No. And you think you're over it, and you could be over it. And you remember, right? I'm with a new family with my wife, and I couldn't really express any, like emotions of it. I had to drive away out in the countryside on my own because I don't want my kids to know what happened. And my wife started getting a little bit funny, thinking that because grief brings you together with your ex-partner and all that kind of stuff and all that bollocks. It's a hard thing to deal with, and even years on now, it's like 10 years now, 11 years. I could be sat there watching telly, and the most fucking stupidest thing would trigger me, on telly. Nothing related to it, and it'll just trigger it. But it is what it is, and so if you know any people that have had their, had a child die, just give them a little bit of leeway because it does fuck with your mind sometimes. But it is what it is. You just get on with it.
Yeah, I actually have a few friends that, over the years growing up and stuff, they died from like an overdose or a car crash or something.
Yeah.
And I always thought about the pain of losing my friends, but I never really thought about their families, losing their kid much, but yeah, it's brutal.
Gentlemen, I got a dip. Lady Love just went live. I got to get over there and get fluffed.
Right. What time are you starting your stream?
An hour and a half from now.
Okay. Is it OnlyFans or is it just moderators or who can join in?
Everybody.
All right. Good job.
All right, Slow Burner.
But over there, nobody's polite, UK.
Pardon?
They'll be yelling you down.
You take care, Slow Burner. It's been a pleasure speaking to you again. You have a
guys
good night.
as well. See you later. But
Look after your puppies
yeah,
and her puppies.
Thanks for coming up.
Myron, have you got your mute on?
No.
Oh, I see your lips moving, but not anything coming out. Bit like when I look at my wife sometimes.
Well, you're one of the few that can't hear me.
Yeah, I told you, some kind of delay going on here. Like earlier on, you were saying, "Oh, let me talk." Like, there's a bit of a delay. I have to keep refreshing the pages so that it seems to be in sync. So I'm not being rude earlier on. It's just there's silence and I was talking, but then you were talking, and it looked like I was over talking you. So there you go.
Wow. I don't worry about it.
Oh,
I
I
have my
do.
little man on my lap here. He's giving his mom a hard time.
How old's that cat? Oh, your child.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about your cat.
No, this is a human now. A little
How
human.
old? How old? 2, isn't it? Is it 2?
Oh
3?
no, this guy was born in the summertime. He was born in July.
Oh wow, a little baba.
Should I put him on?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, people don't like it. I mean, I'm fine with it. You know, my kids come on here and they say hello to everyone and give a little wave. There you go. Oh. How much did he weigh when he was born?
He wasn't too big. He was about 7 pounds.
7. Yeah, about 7. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But now he loves to eat, so he's growing fast. He's just about ready to start crawling.
I was 9'2".
9 pounds.
Yeah, 2 ounces.
I talked to someone that they said they were like 13 or 14 pounds. I was like, oh, poor mom.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah. No. You poor dad. Afterwards, ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Dinner's ready.
I think the biggest was something like 22 pounds and 24 inches long when stretched out.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah.
Was that a Chinese baby, wasn't it? Or something like that, if I remember rightly.
I can't remember that. Just remember that it was big.
Just think about the poor woman that had to do that. I mean, if I don't have a crap for 2 days, I feel like I need gas and air. Oh, yeah, look at. Yeah, I know that one. So how old is he? How many months?
He was born in July, so we're going on
August, September,
like
October,
eight.
November, December, January, February.
Yeah, like 7 or 8
months. My kids started walking. Well, not the younger ones, but the older ones. I mean, the younger ones that have been born recently. They started walking at about 6 months of age. My 3-year-old, she started walking at 6 months.
What?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's because when you have more kids, those
They
kids,
learn.
the other kids, yeah.
When did the little one start talking?
Oh yeah. I think she was about. I can't remember now. Obviously, me and my wife tussle between each birth. Who's going to say mama or dada first?
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Can you say dada? Can you say dada?
Can you say YouTube?
Can you say Myron?
That's the hard one.
He's a ginger.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of strawberry blonde in him. I was being.
Yeah, he's darkish reddish hair, copper.
Copper. Yeah. Is your wife a bit copper then?
No, but I get a little bit in my beard. I get a little red beard, you know.
Yeah, and a nutsack.
Compared to you, though, he's just white.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been landscaping and stuff for years. I'm leather from the sun.
Yes.
But But yeah, he's Snow White.
Does the mailman have red hair?
Oh,
No, but the milkman does.
So just Simply Red. Oh, what's his favourite things he likes to watch? I'll tell you what to put him in front of on a TV. I know it shouldn't be good,
He
but
likes
it's
Disney
cool.
movies.
Yeah, Baby TV. Have you heard of Baby TV?
No.
Yeah, have a look on your cable services or whatever you use, and if you want any help, if you got a Fire Stick, then I'll set you up how to get all the TV, Canadian, USA, UK, Irish TV for free.
Oh, okay.
Have you got a Fire Stick?
Yeah, we have on some of the TVs like Roku or whatever, Fire Stick.
Yeah. It's just all you got to do is on YouTube, just type in LiveNet TV, and I'll tell you what I'll do if you don't mind me doing this, Myron. I'm going to put a link in the back chat, so you can have a look, and you can get. I'll tell you what, this thing called LiveNet Baby TV. Kids are just like, and then you put it on, and suddenly silence. They will not do nothing. The house is on fire. You've taken their boobs away from their mum, but they will not do nothing. They will not do nothing. They love this Baby TV. But anyway, I'll put you a link up. Let me just get you a link for you. Hang on a second.
You're boring, little guy, UK.
Don't worry, little guy. Myron won't eat you.
Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Right, okay, I've got to find the proper link for you because there's so many. There we go. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Right. So if I copy that, I did this for rights for vets. I did it for him, and he was quite impressed with it. So if he's impressed, and he got it installed, anyone can install it. Right. So let me go to LiveNet. There we go. Right. So if you look at a back chat, Ronan. There we go. Click on that. If you look on if you go to YouTube, how to install it, it will show you how to do it. Or if you want to go private together one day, and I'll just guide you through it. I think. Did you take my number the other night?
Did I? No.
Yeah. Was it you? What I'm going to do also is it's +44, isn't it? Because you're in America. So plus. Hang on a second. +44. Right, so that is me. You put that number on your WhatsApp, then we can communicate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you guys have been using WhatsApp. I used to have it. I can. I'll install it.
Yeah, put it back on you. What you got? An iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
Oh dear.
Oh, is there?
I'm not an iPhone fan, especially after when they did that update where it killed all your batteries.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
This is my first iPhone, and it's like an 11.
Yeah, it's not for me. I work in IT, don't I, and stuff like that. And I had a computer shop. I had 2 computer shops, and I was an authorized Apple Mac dealer as well. And I just felt sorry for the people buying it for the rip-off, the prices they charged.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh yeah. So what time is it for you, Roman? It must be about
3:10.
3:10.
Yeah.
How does he sleep throughout the night?
Oh, he's a sleeper. Yeah, he sleeps and then,
wonderful thing.
and he eats and he naps. So yeah, he's doing good. It was rough, having when he first came home, and it was awake all night with him, But that's a newborn anyway.
Did your wife breastfeed or bottle?
For a little while, she did.
Yeah, breastfeeding is the best thing to do. It means us dads don't have to get up and go and warm the bottle up. No, really, it's true, isn't it?
And it keeps them sustained too.
It's healthier for the babies if they have mother's milk.
They say
100%.
it's extra IQ points if you breastfeed.
Yes, it's true. And have your child sleep in the same room with you for a couple of years. Gives them security.
Yeah, he's in between us on the bed. He's
Yeah, so listen, Myron, my daughter's 3 years of age, and not Myron, sorry, Ronan, but Myron as well. And we got a big fuck off bed. All the kids in there. But I can't remember last time I touched my wife in the middle of my sleep because we've always had a child in between us. And the one before this one, she was 4 years of age before she went to her own bedroom.
Wow. Did she have trouble at 4 or was she okay?
No, she's okay with it because I did her a nice bedroom and it was all nice. She shared it with one of the other girls. But like I said, I mean, at the moment we've got 3. The only thing about that is, you, as a guy, me personally, I wake up the next morning, look in the mirror, I've got a black eye or my nose is bruised. I've woken up in the middle of the night with when someone punches you in the nose, you get a flash. That's where one of the kids that they're sleeping with us has kicked their leg out in the middle of the night, and you get a bang in the face.
I heard one father he got his jaw broken from his little infant kicked him in the jaw and broke his jaw.
Shut up.
That's kind of a weak jaw if you ask me, but hey.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah, everything can happen, I guess. Anything.
Maybe got some kind of weak bone structure.
Yeah, maybe he's just a beta male.
A delta male.
Omega, yeah.
But when your son there, he sleeps in a bed with you, and your wife's on one side. Do you end up you sleep on the slither of the bed? It's
I get the tiniest.
Yeah.
And this guy's always rolling over towards me too, almost pushing me out of the bed.
Yeah, it did. I can't. When I got kicked out into the garage for those 2 weeks, on my protest, they were the best 2 nights sleep I've had for a long time.
You were able to stretch out.
Yeah. Not get kicked in the head or face or anything like that, or nothing. Worry about rolling over in the middle of the night. Yeah, look, he knows. Look, he knows. Oh.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And she's been talking about having another one.
I mean, maybe a baby girl, but that might not happen.
What? Sorry, say that again. There may be a baby girl. What, for you?
Maybe we'll have another baby girl. Try for a baby girl.
Oh, is it all boys? All 3?
Well, that's from the other 2 are from
Yeah, I know. You told me. Yeah, I know.
Another.
Yeah, I know. You've told me. You don't have to explain. But the thing is, right? One thing I would say is that when you have a girl, as a guy, that's what makes a man of you, because you understand about female things, and she's your princess. You understand what I'm saying? You will understand when you have a girl. It changes you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She's still having the Scalextrics whether she likes it or not.
And girls, they know how to manipulate you.
Oh God, don't they? Don't they just? No, trust me. I've got 4 daughters with my wife and 1 boy, and the girls just do that puppy eye. Oh, please, Daddy, I love you, please. If you can't say no, you can't say no.
That's funny.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly, having a girl makes a man of you.
And you have 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, the oldest one is 21. She's living with this Christian-based family. They're really nice. The dad's a teacher at school. The mum's high up in the healthcare service, and they're a lovely family. I'm more protective over a boyfriend than I am of her. He's a lovely guy. And then I've got my boy who's 16. Fucking thinks he's Arnold Schwarzenegger because his balls are dropped.
Yeah.
Like gobby little git. I'll be careful what I say because his boy's there. And then I've got my 12-year-old psycho banshee bitch. She's just evil. I don't know. She's got mental health issues. It is what it is, and you can't get any help for it. So we just have to put up with it. Then I've got the 8-year-old. She's lovely, and then I've got the 3-year-old, and it's okay. It can be chaos here sometimes, but it's like the Waltons on acid.
It keeps you busy.
I'm a caretaker. I'm a janitor. I'm a repair. I've learned how to plaster walls. I've learned how to hang doors, decorate, paint. Oh, mate, trust me. Gives you new skills having lots of kids that wreck the house.
Yeah, the cleanup crew.
Carpet
Just picking
cleaner.
up toys is enough work, you know.
Like earlier on when I showed you my little man cave, I don't know if you saw that I got a rug doctor. I went and bought a professional one to keep the carpets clean. Steam cleaners, the whole lot.
Oh wow.
It's it's a ongoing job keeping the house up to scratch.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off. I got this little guy.
Yeah.
I
You
gotta
take
keep him
care.
entertained.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you again.
Yeah, it was good talking to you guys. I'll catch you on the
you
next
too.
one.
I'll see you in about 2 hours then.
All right. Bye.
All right, you have a good evening and a good Saturday night.
Oh, you too. Thanks. Later.
And let us know how the barbecue goes tomorrow down at 801's.
I'm gonna have to connect with him and see what's good because looks like
Make sure you get me an Uber.
it looks like there's something there. I'll get you an Uber.
All right, you take care. Have a good night, you guys. Yeah.
Later.
Peace out, mate. And then there was us, Myron.
Mhm.
You have to get your little babies on your lap. Where are they? I haven't seen them tonight.
One's laying beside me and wrapped up under a blanket. That blue blanket there.
Yeah.
And the other one,
behind you.
Yeah, right here. And then this one is right here.
Oh. Do they sleep with you at night, or do they? Do they sleep with you at night, or do they stay there?
She sleeps either underneath the chair or up on the Chesterfield, and he sleeps with me.
Are they quite alert at night? If they hear any noises in the middle of the night, do they?
No. They're usually pretty quiet. If I'm sleeping, they're quiet.
Yeah, but if anyone comes near the house, or near you,
if anybody comes in, that would be a different story.
Yeah.
But outside, but it's always quiet at night, anyways. Except for these guys over here used to party once in a while, but.
Oh yeah, you got new neighbours now, haven't you?
Oh yeah, seems like the neighbors there moved out and.
Have you said hello to? Have you said hello to them or been introduced yet? Have you said hello to to get to know each other yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, new neighbors there, and somebody just bought Gord's house there, trailer. So they're new too.
I thought you said a girl had moved in next door, a young girl.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know because she's been bundled up pretty good.
She's been bundled up.
Yeah, she wears a scarf on her head so the wind doesn't get out her face.
Ah.
And then a winter coat and shit. You can't really tell anything.
I mean, when you're outside getting something or putting some garbage out, do you bump into each other and like wave a hand to each other, say good morning or go after? No communication.
No.
I don't like things like that. I like to say hello to my neighbours and build up a rapport. Like to know who you're next to, and so if there's any issues, you could just say to them, "Oh hi, do you mind this or do you mind that?" And it's all respectfully done to each other.
Yeah, well, these guys this way are religious, and they don't want to have anything to do with me. And since I figured that out, I haven't been as nice to them or their company.
Look, do you know what? Same situation as you. Where I am now, where we are, our houses are quite big but spaced out between each other. There's only 16 houses in this area where I am now. It's quite green and lots of land and grass and stuff. And my next door neighbour, when I first moved in here, I've known her for 15 years, and it was great. I thought, brilliant, and I get on well with her. Unfortunately, last year she had to sell the house because her ex-husband, while now the kids have grown up a bit, wanted his lion's share of the house. And this couple that have moved in next door to me, it's a fucking big house. It's a fucking big house. They're just young. They moved from a little flat, like a little bedroom, about 30, 40 miles from us. And they've moved in, and I said hello, and I've introduced myself, but the guy's a bit fucking weird. The woman's okay. I'll get on all right with her. But the guy's just a bit fucking weird for me. And I'll get on with anyone. And so now there's a kind of silence between us both. You do the little nod sometimes. They say hello, but it's not very neighbourly. I don't like that. Yeah, all right, you might want to keep himself. They're young. They're very, very young. They're probably in their early 20s. But yeah. Mummy and daddy bought them a house. So it is what it is. It's just nice to have a community, everyone to know each other, because you never know when things might go wrong, or say you get burgled, or there's a house fire, or say like you need some emergency assistance, and that you can rely on each other. We're human beings. We're supposed to look after each other. That's my take on it anyway.
Hey, I look after everybody's fucking house when they're not home. From what I can see, I keep an idea on what's going on in the neighborhood. Even though I don't talk to any of them, doesn't mean I can't be a neighbor and keep an eye out on their places.
So you're 15 years older than me? Yeah, you're 15 years older than me. And you're part of that generation where, where people used to be able to leave their doors unlocked and everyone looked after each other. And that kind of spirit is gone. That's what causes another divide between communities. That's it. There's no community. People aren't looking out for each other. But although you'll die hard and you still got that in you, but it's a dying kind of trend.
Neither one of my doors has a lock on them either. Well, they're there, but they don't work.
I know. Which is a sad thing. People just don't look out for each other anymore.
Yeah, and since the crack whores have started coming around here in the neighborhood, hey.com, I've even started locking my pickup.
Yeah, because you can leave your credit cards in there or something else, and you get these opportunists that come around and just try the door handles. But you've got to remember, when the government are doing cutbacks on people disabled or people are low income, when people are hungry and they need money, what do?
Well, they steal.
Exactly.
If I catch them,
that's a different matter.
That's right. And you only have about a half an hour to get it ready before you're going to start cooking, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I said before, I think it's on this channel, or rights, actually. I said to them, they got the right to bear arms, the Second Amendment. We haven't got that in the UK. But what I do have by my bedside table is a meat cleaver and a fireman's axe. Now, I'm not a violent person, and I appreciate life. I believe in karma. But some motherfucker is when I lock all my doors in my house, I go to bed and I got my wife and children asleep, and there's some fucker, I hear some noise, and I go onto the landing, and I see somebody coming up in the darkness, that meat cleaver is going clean straight into their head. I'll ask questions later because I'd rather take the risk of going to prison for 3 years for manslaughter than anything bad happening to my wife or kids. What are you doing breaking into my house? If you do that, then you're putting your life at risk. And I don't like to live by that, but I have to protect my family and my children.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know. You got different got different laws for gun laws in Canada, don't you? You can't just have that right to that Second Amendment. You don't have a weapon, do you?
Yes, I do.
What a firearm?
I got 4.
Can you just go into shops and buy firearms over there?
No, you need a license now, but I've had my guns for a long time.
Ah, didn't know that.
And I've had them before all the laws existed, so I don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, they're my guns.
Yeah, I understand that. Didn't know that gun laws changed though. You know, like say like we had in England, we had the things called the Hungerford Massacre, and then you get where a crazy guy goes mad and starts shooting around a school.
Yeah, just the other day, bump stocks and AK-47s and M16s or something were all fucking made legal, but there's still lots that ain't illegal. All the every hunter out west here had every house. I would say probably out on the farmland probably has at least one gun inside.
Yeah, because you're very remote out there, so you must have hunting laws. You know, you can go hunting, can't you?
Yeah. And we've had bears right to the edge of town.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you don't want to fuck about with a bear.
That's only about a half an hour, or not a half, let's see. Say approximately a kilometer and a half or a mile.
Yeah.
So if they're that close, I want something handy. Besides, you don't need a license, I don't think, to go out and shoot fucking rabbits, and I could do that.
What, live firearms? Like, as in, like, shells, you know, bullets, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. That's a sack of bullets.
We can get, if you live in you can apply for, we call it a FAC, firearms certificate. You can get those here. But what's that?
That's a bullet. And that's a sack of them.
Was that 5mm? 8mm? 9mm? No, 9mm.
22.
Oh, .22.
I guess so.
Ah, what do you use? A pistol or a rifle?
Single shot rifle. If you shoot accurately, one shot usually is all you need.
Yeah. But what is it in a magazine that you click back and open like a Western, Smith & Wesson kind of thing, no?
It's just open it, pull it back, put your one shell in, close it, shoot, open it, pull it back, put another shell in. It's not fast.
No. But that's why you're careful with that one shot. You make it count.
Yeah, try to.
And so, like I said, you know, there is people do have firearms in England, but it's more shotguns for clay pigeon shooting or going out on a shoot for pheasants. You know, like where you get people beating in the bush, in the trees to get the pheasants and the grouse to come out, and just for fun more than anything that people use it for. But not like in America where they can walk down the street like militia and have a rifle strapped across their body with a pistol strapped to their leg and the body armor. You don't get anything like that here in the UK. Anyone came out like that, they're going to get shot.
Yeah.
When I see the Midnight Rider, Good Evening Midnight Rider, that reminds me of a film where he goes, I am the Midnight Rider. Do you remember that film?
Yeah, been a long time.
Is that the one?
I don't know that what gave me the idea to get this nickname is a song from Willie Nelson, Midnight Rider.
Wow, you got a deep South accent, if I'm not mistaken. Do you mind? Because I like to know where people are. Whereabouts are you in the USA?
I live in Alabama.
Wow, yeah, deep South. Wow, as a person that lives in the UK, Alabama looks good for the food and the laid backness. It's just chilled out. That's the impression I get living in the UK. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Mr. I'm gonna call you Mr. UK. How you doing?
Yeah, never as good as you. I've got 5 kids, but whereabouts are you in the USA? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm in Richmond, Virginia, which is not quite the deep south, but it's the mid-Atlantic. And hello to you, Myron.
How's it going, James?
I was sitting back, I was enjoying the conversation that y'all had earlier, and I just wanted to come up here and say that I think part of the reason people are so scared nowadays is because of the media. The media has instilled so much fear in people that now they don't even trust each other. And I think part of that is because of the government. The government wants us to be divided because
divide and conquer.
Exactly, divide and conquer. Divide the house is a fallen house. They know that we are forced to be reckoned with if we stick together. I just wish that more people would wake up. I'm going back into my corner now.
No, stay here, stay here. It's nice to see that you've had some good coffee and you've woken up. Amen to you, brother.
What he means going into his corner is like me, the way I did mute my phone, but he don't mute his. He just don't talk. He just listens until something gives him the idea to say something.
Well, when I hear good conversation, that's what makes me speak. And that's why I like to listen. And that's why I like platforms like this, because this gives me an opportunity to meet people from all around the country and all around the world. And the thing that I keep coming across more and more is that even though we're in different parts of the world, everything is still the same. As they would say, I don't know if I should say it here, but shit is the same everywhere you go.
We're birds of a feather. We're birds of a feather. We all flock together. But what we'll say to you, James, is that you hear some good things and then you open up. Listen, when you hear those bad things, that's the reason why you should be shouting out and correcting people. Don't you back down. You tell them how it is. Wake people up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be shy.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Where in the UK are you from? Where in the UK are you from?
I'm in between Bristol and London. I'm in a place called Swindon in Wiltshire at the moment.
Oh, wow. Okay. Never been to the UK, but I always like hearing from the people over there. My good friends over there, anyway.
Listen, don't you listen to the media bullshit. The UK is strongly with, the America and the Canada. We're all cousins. We have the same kind of, heart and the righteous views and what is good and what is bad.
Yeah, but fuck some of my cousins.
Well, I'm gonna ask this question real quick. Since we're all cousins, can I borrow some money?
Only if you can lend me some first. I got 5.
I couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist.
I'm on government assistance.
If you ever need, listen, James, if you ever need a bed for the night or you need food, that I can always supply.
Well, that goes both ways.
Conversation.
That
And good
goes both ways. Yep,
Yeah.
that goes both ways. If you're ever in the States, down here in the Mid-Atlantic, look me up. Because, and this is what I like to see. I took notice that when the convoy started in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
it started getting a lot of coverage, right? What I started noticing was I also started seeing the same thing happen in New Zealand and Australia. So it may not seem like it, but people are waking up. So that's what I love.
Oh, it's happening in South America,
Yep.
over in Europe. There's about 70 countries, I think, that are having freedom rallies and truck
Easily.
convoys.
It's been a snowball effect. Well, that little
Yeah.
thing in Canada that they tried to dismiss has had a knock-on effect around the world. Now, today in the UK, we got all this bullshit going on about Ukraine and Russia. But in the UK, most of the protests and around the world have been in support of Canada. And you see these protesters in London, France, Prague, Italy. These protesters, ad hoc protests, are all waving the Canadian flag.
I
How
love it.
powerful was that? How powerful was that? And then the West has the fucking cheek to call Putin a dictator and all that stuff. But look at Trudeau, what he done to his people. He's the tyrant. He's the fucking tyrant.
The only news service in the States that told the truth was Fox News. I've always heard that Fox News was the crappiest news station in the States, but obviously that was a false.
No, Tucker Carlson. I like Tucker Carlson. He's a good guy. They're about 90% on track. They're not bad. Avoid everything that goes on in the USA because I got my own TV server. I can watch all Canadian TV. I can watch American TV. I can watch Polish, Romanian, whatever I want to watch. I got access to it all, and I like to watch. I shouldn't say this, but I do like to watch some mainstream media. But you got to think how the enemy think. You know, and I also got to listen to both sides of the story. And out of all the channels you got in the USA, I'd say like Tucker Carlson and all that kind of Fox are more closer to the truth than the other fuckers. Sorry about my language, but what else can you say?
You get the rats to hear both sides.
Oh no, you're spot on. It was so funny to me because, and this is why I tell you, you just can't. You got to be careful where you get your news from.
Yeah.
Because to hear one side tell it, oh, those people are violent. They're ready to attack, and they're this, they're that, and the other. Then I sit there and I actually watch the YouTube, and I see the people at these convoys singing and smiling. And I'm seeing people from all walks of life there. And I'm like, well, what the hell are these people talking about? These people don't look violent. They don't look angry. They don't look like they're ready to fight. So I just say, I see why they call the media television. You get it? Television.
And don't keep it a secret, James. Make sure you spread that word.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You owe it to your fellow mankind. You got to pass these. I mean, Myron sat there nice and quiet. He understands what I'm saying, that we need these kind of people like Myron on this channel that are like cutting through the shit and spreading the word, what's really going on, that is trying to fuck us up. There's always something to try and divide us. We're just saying goodbye to the Kool-Aid. It's all going now. Like in the UK now, 2 days ago, all the restrictions have dropped. Now they need to bring something else in to make, divide us and give us fear. It's always one thing or another.
Exactly. Well, and this is what I like, because as I'm listening to you talk, it makes me think it's the little man who's going to do something. In other words, this is what I'm trying to get at in a roundabout way. The small things can make a big difference. I may not think I'm all of that, but if I get with you and you get with Joe Blow or Willie Cook, together we become a team. And then if we stick together and we unify, we become
resistance.
Exactly. We can't be stopped. So that's the thing I want to emphasize. The small things can make a big difference, you know, no matter how small. Yeah.
And the flip side as well as this is that you've just come into his channel and you could have been some guy sat at home that's fallen out with his wife, his children, his friends, his family, because you, in your heart, you're thinking, this shit don't sit right with me. And everybody is watching the mainstream media and you're being outcast because you're thinking, hold on a minute, this ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right at all. And you're feeling on your own. And then you come into a channel like this and you think, hold on a minute. I'm not crazy. I'm not mad. There are other people that know what I'm saying is correct.
Yes. Yes, exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, you could. It's just I beat you to it.
I like your sense of humor too.
Oh, I live in the United Kingdom. You've got to have a sense of humor. Us Brits do have a good sense of humor sometimes. We laugh in the face of adversity.
Yeah, that's the way I feel. Hey, talk about a sense of humor. That's what you got to have if you live in DC too.
Oh yeah.
Traffic jams, corrupt politicians.
Myron knows anything could cause me to laugh.
Pedophile politicians.
Yes. Yes.
Pedophile sons of politicians.
True.
Yeah, I mean that's what Biden's interest is in Ukraine at the moment, because his son has a heavy influence in the energy over there.
Yeah.
Well, that's not pedophile. Pedophile is wanting to fuck kids.
And so look,
I say
without getting all political, well, I don't know if you guys have had the time like I have to sit down and understand why things are going on in the world. So basically, in the United Kingdom, imagine this, right? So we got Ireland, and it's split between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. The Northern Ireland wanted to remain part of the United Kingdom, and so with the Ukraine and Russia at the moment, you got two separatist states that wanted to remain in Russia's control, and then Ukraine said, no, you can't do that. They are the ones, do some research, do have a look at, they're the ones that are doing the shelling over the past 8 years. There's been an 8-year war. So basically, Putin, and believe me, trust me, I've got some really radical views in life, but I have to say it as it is, as what I found it and what I've looked in to see, is that Putin is going in there as a humanitarian rescue, because these people in these two separatist states are getting murdered by the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians have been used as a puppet, as a buffer between the West and the East by the American governments. Not like on about things like Obama and all the other presidents, and they'd be given money by the CIA and stuff like that. It's a very deep fucking thing, and it's very controversial for me to say this, and I'll probably get flamed and people will start slagging me off. I'm just saying, you've got to look at both sides of the story. And for us to be involved, look at Syria, look at Afghan, look what happened when we got involved in that. Now, Ukraine is also rich in oil. Would you go figure? Follow the money. Just don't. I look in Poland, right? There's no protests in Poland. Ukrainians were heavily involved in the Second World War with the massacre of Polish people and the Jewish. They levied up with the Nazis. Whether or not they did that out of fear to protect their own lives, I don't know. But just keep an open mind about what's going on in the world right now. It's all about the energy as well. All this climate stuff, this green and stuff like that. It's all about the money. It's all about the money and controlling us. Look at your gas prices, and your fuel costs and electricity. worldwide. You know, the USA, it's massive. Canada, they have their own resources as well. Why are you all having to suffer? We're being controlled and being divided and taking the piss out of us. That's my view.
Well, I think it's most of the world's view.
Pardon?
The government's trying to divide us. I mean,
Yes.
people.
Yes.
We're not divided. They want us to be divided.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Then you conquer and you rule. It's
And
classic
see-
tactics. Go on. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Oh, you're
No, you
doing
won't.
just fine. You're doing just fine. You know, I'll tell you what you just told me. Never be afraid to express your opinion. Never be afraid, because the government wants us to be sheeple. They don't want us to think outside the box, because if you
Because-
start to do a lot of research, then you'll find out, like you said, it's all about the money. That's where
Well,
it
yeah,
all
because
goes
they
back
work
to.
for us. They're supposed to be doing. We let them have that job. We let them get away for so long. It's our fault, not theirs. We let them do it. It's time we stand up and take the shit back. It's our government.
Well, you know what I was gonna say, you know what the messed up part about it is, and this is what I came to realize. A lot of them politicians, their asses, they get into office. They like the fame, they like the power, they like
Yeah.
the money, and then they don't want to give it up. And that's why you will have a damn congressman sit there for 1,000 damn years.
That's why we need
They
term
got
limits.
used to it. Exactly. They done got used to that money, pain, fame, power, eating them big fancy meals, and meanwhile we eating table scraps. Bastards.
Necrophiliacs.
Yes.
Do they care? Fuck no.
No.
They don't care. They love their life.
Yep.
Look, I'm
Exactly.
somebody. You know what? I made that law. That's my law. I made that. And everybody passed it. Fuck, I did that. So, fuck
Mhm.
you.
Well, you know what's so fucked up about it is, like, they make laws that hurt us, right? But if
Yeah.
you notice, they make sure they create these loopholes in the laws that help
Laws for thee,
them.
but not for me.
Exactly. Exactly. And then you think about it, all the justice system is about is making money, pocket ticket, money,
Oh, fuck.
get incarcerated. Taxpayers got to pay for it. It's all
I
about making
I got a
money.
ticket for parking more than 12 inches off the curb. So when I went down to pay it, I said, okay, I'm here to pay my shakedown fee. Like, what do you mean? I says, well, isn't this Shakedown City? Because that's what I call my city, Shakedown City. Because that's what they do. They shake their citizens down.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, it blew my mind, right? Because they're always talking about crime getting out of hand in my city and the killing and the violence going on. And it takes 20 minutes for the cops to come, right? But
Well, that's
then, yeah, when it came time for like taxes to pay the city taxes, they actually had cops riding through alleys looking to see if people had expired tags on their cars or not. And
Of
I'm like,
course.
why
Well,
is what
the forgiveness they gave during COVID? Oh man, now they're coming out hard.
Yeah. And my thing is, okay, why is it when it comes to helping people, you drag your damn feet, but when it comes to collecting taxes, you put taxes and money, you put everything into it. You know?
Well,
James,
you're not
James.
talking about
Yes.
cops because the government. That's what the government does. They drag their feet. Cops,
Mhm.
they're out there thinking they're powerful now, but all they are is revenue bitches.
Exactly.
James, we have a 37.5% increase on last year in rape and violent crime, like stabbings and murders. And the thing is, right,
Give them the knives.
we have the police, what they do is they hire a bus, you know, like a Greyhound, whatever you call it over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they sit on a bus driving down the freeway with the cameras catching people on their mobile phones or doing anything wrong, instead of being out there, you know, stopping the people from stabbing, like knife crime. It's massive in England every day. More
Give
so,
them knives. Knives are bad. They kill people.
Yeah, the thing is, right, so that they can give a mandate straight away that if you don't wear a mask, you're going to get a fine or get imprisoned. But you carrying a knife, nothing, and then it carries on. We got a thing in I see you're a person of color, James, and in the UK, we get a lot of people, it's mainly black guys stabbing other black guys for the turf over selling drugs.
Yeah.
It's huge here. I know you get that kind of thing over there as well. But that's where the most of the knife crime and the deaths are, which has a knock-on effect on the health service and everything else. And the thing is, right, I mean, us here on the panel right now, none of us are teenagers. But when we were, we wouldn't be on this channel now because we're out there getting some pussy, going out having some clubbing and getting drunk and having fun. But when
you're old and can't get any.
When you get older, you get children, then you start to look into politics because you want a good life for your children. You want something good. And I would never, 25 years ago, I'm 56 now, so it's my birthday 2 days ago. I'm 56 now, and thank you very much. And I would never, I'd have laughed. It's like when you was younger, you get your grandparents or your parents telling you things, and you go, yeah, and you think you're going to live forever. But as you get older, you understand about the world. We've got to look after each other. And the only thing I will say, bearing in mind I'm based in the UK, there's only one politician that I've ever respected, and flame me and hate me all you want. But the reason why I like this politician, because he's the only politician I've seen in the world that says on his manifesto, I will do this, I will do that. And he did it.
Who was that?
And that was Donald Trump.
God bless Donald Trump.
Yes. No, look, I know you're probably thinking, I don't know what your political views are, but you've got to give the man credit where credit is due. He came in rich. He didn't do it for the money. He said he was going to do this and do that, and he did those things. And when that Biden, how the fuck did he get in? You could see that was so fake. He was robbed. It's only a president you got now, and that was Trump.
They hate the orange guy.
Whoa. Makes
My
me angry.
friends hate the orange guy. They say they'll vote for Biden again. I'm saying, man, you're stupid.
No, come on. He won't be alive anyway. He was like cryogenics, like freezing things. There's no way you can get. Look what he's done to America. Look what he did in Afghanistan. Leaving all that 80 billions worth of. That's what's going on right now, because someone is going to pay.
Well, see, Bill Clinton back in when he was president, when Russia and Ukraine were battling back then, and Russia bailed out.
Yeah,
Ukraine had all the nuclear weapons that Russia left behind, and Bill Clinton told Ukraine, give them back to Russia. Well, we got your back. Did we? Do we now? No, fuck, they should never give those things back because Russia wouldn't be there if they wouldn't have.
If Trump was in power now, this would never be like it is now.
Well, they didn't do it. They did it when Obama was president and when Biden was president.
Yeah, not Trump, though.
No.
Look at Kim Jong-un, apparently with Rocket Man is going to go to war. It didn't happen, did it? It didn't happen. All about the fear factor, trying to make a shit out.
I'll tell you, because Putin didn't know if Trump would how aggressive. I mean, they didn't know Donald Trump. He wasn't a politician. He was a businessman.
Exactly. He had the money. He knew how to make things run properly. He wasn't corruptible. That's why he was the fox in the chicken hen.
Well, he's not the smartest man. I mean, I'll tell you that. He's made some bad decisions in his life, in business deals and stuff. By God, he sure had right what was going on in America. America first.
All businessmen make mistakes to get to where they are. Tell me a businessman that hasn't been bankrupt, had failed businesses. They learn from their mistakes.
Failed, you haven't tried.
Exactly.
It's like if you're skiing or riding a motorcycle. If you don't wreck, you're not doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got it. Like when you first ride your bike, you're coming off. Your elbows are going to be scuffed. Your knees are going to be bleeding. But eventually, you learn. You learn from your mistakes. And that's what businessmen are all about. And so I hope for you guys, it's up to you because it affects us in the UK as well. I hope for 2024, Biden's gone and Trump is there.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know if I want Trump in 24, and I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
Because I don't think the Rhino Republicans, which I'm not Republican or Democrat, by the way,
Smart
I don't
man.
think the Democrats would back Trump. They'll fuck him again. It'll be the same bullshit we went through 5 years of bullshit last time. They've got to find someone else.
So you're politically in limbo then?
I used to lean left a little bit, I would say.
No, politically
But
in
so
limbo,
far
like
crazy,
you don't
I
know whether
can't
to
do it.
go. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is you're in limbo where you don't know who should have your vote because he'll fuck you over.
Right.
Same for us in the UK right now.
And I don't know if I trust Trump all the way. I mean, yeah, I support him for his policies and stuff. I mean, as a man, where everybody hates him for that reason, for whatever reasons the feelings they have about him, no matter where it comes from, it didn't matter if he did good for the country or not. They didn't like him. It's like a lot of my family and friends. They just don't like him.
Did you not find that when he was elected over the 4 years that he was in there, did you not find life a lot easier in the USA?
We were a lot stronger.
Yes, that's
And
what I'm
so
trying
was
to say.
the whole world was stronger.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
The whole
You
free
know-
world was stronger.
You know, I'm enjoying this conversation because
Hey,
you're making me.
Vincent, I've seen you around for almost a year now, but man, I'm glad I got to finally talk to you.
Yeah, same here. I'm enjoying this
It's a
conversation.
nice. We got a nice crew. No one's screaming or shouting at each other. We're debating. We're having good. Whether or not you're a Biden supporter or a Trump supporter or you're this or you're that, we're being intelligent and adult and respectful of each other. That's what gets us.
Well,
that's
see,
what
I
gets
don't do the yelling and screaming and talk over everybody. I don't do that.
And see, my whole thing is, I may not agree with what you say, but I'll always respect your right to say it because that's what it's about. It's about freedom. You know, we should have the freedom to express ourselves. And
Well, I
you
don't
might
agree with my
say-
best friends all the time.
Yeah.
Happy to dinner, but you know, I love them and I respect their opinion. Although
Hey,
I
you
wonder
know-
what the fuck you're doing.
Hey, you know my thing. You
Right?
might,
You know, I know your friend. Yeah, we both have the same ones.
we can learn. We can learn from each other, and you might say something that make me think. And I'm just thinking about how corrupt
Well,
the.
because we have different perspectives. Everybody
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I'm just
Because
thinking
we're brought
about.
up in different situations and different
Mm-hmm.
perspectives.
I'm just thinking about how corrupt the politics are, and how like it's just so easy for things to be corrupted. Because Mr. UK, I remember watching. I believe it was Keebleback. He's a UK auditor. And I remember every time he would go and stand outside a police station and film, the police would come out, and the first thing they would say is, "Well, because of that law, something dealing with terrorism, they would use that."
Section 43. Section
Exactly. They would use
Well, in this
that.
day and age, since 9/11, blah blah blah.
Exactly. They would use that as an excuse to jack the man up and get his details. And I thought to myself, well, damn, isn't it somehow a law that's supposed to help us is really hurting us or hurting them? So at the end of the day, it's really just an illusion. You have to begin to wonder if we're even free or not. You know, it's just an illusion.
Well, James, did you see what's that red circle back girl's name? Saki?
I think so.
She said, I want her to speak what she's doing, her daily whatever. She says, we are taking measures all across the country so that people can what she says. She says all across the country to take precautions where people can't use their what kind of rights are they? Pretty much she's saying we're taking your rights away. Making measures all across the country so that you can't use your rights, you know. She came out and admitted it. And if people don't think they are taking our rights away, they got to wake up.
Yeah, it just continues to stick out in my mind. The word that keeps coming to my mind is cunning. It's like they'll say, well, we're going to create this law. I'm going to be blunt, so excuse my language.
No,
it's like they're saying, we're going to create this law to make you think it's helping you, but at the end of the day, the law is going to be like a whore because it's going to fuck you over and leave you.
Well, because it's rules for thee and not for me.
Exactly. But just this, we're going to make you think we're helping you, and we're really going to hurt the hell out of you when it's all said and done.
And we keep voting those same people in. I look at places where these people keep doing it and they keep voting them in. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Why do you keep voting the same people that are tearing us apart, taking our rights away? Why do you keep voting them in? Well, I think it's a great idea.
But do we vote them in? Look at Biden. Look at Biden. Do we vote them in? There's a Biden people. It was found that people that died 100 years ago were voting for him.
It was rigged.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So did we vote them in? I don't think we did. It's all fake.
We haven't for a long time. I'll tell you what.
Sorry.
Romney vetoed Biden or Obama. Romney beat Obama, but they weren't having it because they've been cheating on that domain or whatever it's called, where the computers that do the thing.
Yeah,
come on, man, trying to make some.
Yeah,
they did that.
They've been
They
doing
did
it in
that.
other countries for years, in the third world country.
The same machine that you used in Colombia for voting, rigging. Yes, you know what I'm on about, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people have got to wake up. I mean, half the people I talk to think I'm crazy when I tell them about it.
What? Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why we come on here. I'll tell you one thing we all got in common. We are the get along gang. We are the get along gang.
Go along, get along, big friends.
And see, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I think another part of it too is people have become complacent. In our minds that they comfortable. Well, sure, my rights are being taken away a little bit, but I got something. I got a little bit of something. So I'm all right. At least I got a roof over my head, so I'm all right.
You know what blows my mind about that?
Yeah.
Is these older people are compliant. I mean, the people that taught us.
Yes.
What the fuck are you guys doing? I get the younger generation because they're being indoctrinated. But this older generation's complaint, I don't get it at all. It blows my mind.
You know what I once had an older guy tell me. He told me I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna be here much longer. And I'm starting to wonder if that's the way a lot of them think. I'm not going to be around in a year. I think
they do.
I don't care. I don't care what happened, you know?
Well, everybody's in their own bubble. I get that because as an individual, well, fuck, what do I care? I'm going to be gone anyway.
Exactly.
But as far as having empathy and, I mean, a conscience, I don't get it. Don't you want to leave it better?
Yeah, my own personal view is well, for me, myself is that even if I didn't have any children, I'd have friends that have children, or my sisters or my brothers. I've got nieces or nephews.
Oh, you
I-
raised them, baby. You raised them. I helped raise
Yeah,
them.
you want to leave something, don't you? You want to make the world a better place.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
And if you don't, then you must be Satan's spawn.
Yeah, somebody once told me you want to leave the world better off than the way you found it. Do you want to actually do something or
And it's
just
hard to do.
say
Hey, it's
that you
hard to
wanted
do.
to do something?
That's
Yeah.
hard to do.
Well, I tell you, words never got anything done. Action did.
Well, I can't argue with that. Myron,
What?
what do you got to say about this?
Oh, what?
Let him do his hot knife first. Let him do his hot knife. Here we go.
I've done mine.
Oh, he's got tea and crumpets.
Just tea, no crumpets.
Just tea and resin.
Yeah.
There you go. Essentials.
I sang a song yesterday for You Be Chillin' 909, and I don't think he liked it. So I would like to play and show that I didn't write it. You know, and that it is a real song. So here we go.
Let's check it out. They kick you in the face. I love it.
And that's what I sang to him yesterday, and I don't think he even appreciated it.
Huh.
Feed us. Feed us.
You know, Cheech, he lives right up here in Park City,
Oh,
about 45 minutes away from me.
Oh.
Well,
That was being sung by a Canadian.
oh, there was Chong that was singing it in the
Tommy.
movie, though, right?
Yeah, it was Tommy Chong.
Yeah.
And Cheech was standing right there beside him,
Right.
singing about Mexican Americans.
Dogs sitting on the bloody
White girls they're like white girls named Debbie and Sheila.
Yeah.
Now, y'all gonna shoot me.
Man, I grew up on those guys. Come on, man.
You know what that song made me think of, believe it or not, because of the rhythm of it. It made me think of that song by the Beatles, Get Back to Where You Once Belonged. See, I'm showing my age now.
Yeah. Have you took a look at my hair?
Well, see, I didn't want to call you Santa Claus, but
Well,
James.
if you let yours grow out, we could tell if it was white or not.
well, mine's is growing as a matter of fact, and actually, if you look close enough, let me see, because I'm on my phone. But if you look close enough,
Oh yeah, you got a little white tinge there.
yeah, I call that wisdom. It's wisdom.
God, you guys are like twins.
Yeah.
How old are you, James?
I'm 51. I'll be 52 in October.
Fuck,
So,
you're just a
50.
kid like everybody else.
Yeah. I'm just a kid. My body
No, it's
doesn't feel
50
like
and older in
that.
here. This is a 50 and older channel.
Well, I'll tell you something I was thinking about, because sometimes it seems like I've got more energy than a lot of the younger kids do, and I
Give me
don't know.
some.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because of the food or what, but that made me think back to you just don't know what you're getting nowadays, because I heard something on Epic's channel today, and a part of me wanted to come up, but I had something I had to do, and they were talking about weed. They were talking about natural things, and I think that the natural stuff is better for the body than this synthetic mess. And I think the
Absolutely. How
pharmaceutical
could it not
companies,
be?
yeah, the pharmaceutical companies are just about making money. Ain't no telling
Awesome.
what you putting in your body. I'll give you a perfect example. They'll tell you, okay, you need to take antibiotics. Well, let me back up. Your body has good bacteria and bad bacteria, right? They'll give you these
No,
antibiotics. The antibiotics kill the bad bacteria, but they kill the good bacteria too. So then you getting sick, so you have to go back and get more medicine to get better again. So it's just a big money making scheme.
will you
That's
have
all.
as much bacteria as there is stars in the sky? But only
Exactly.
about 100 of them in your stomach are bad. The rest are good.
Exactly. Exactly. And so when you take
Yeah,
those, what do you think it's doing? Yes.
that reminds me of the last time that when I went to the emergency room, that the
Yeah.
doctor gave me some antibiotics that
Yeah.
before you know it, I had to go to back to the hospital, and they put me in the hospital for taking that medicine.
Yep, exactly. Because all that mess is doing, all
Yeah.
that synthetic mess is doing is destroying your
Well,
body.
you want to hear something crazy about that?
Yeah.
My mom's friend that she grew up with had a problem, and she took a medicine, and she ended up being allergic to it. She's been intubated in a coma for 3 months now, just from the medicine that they gave her that she was allergic to.
I can believe it.
And my
I
mom,
can.
I mean, people are crazy about it. Like, what the hell? Come in. Come
I'm
in back in a
sorry.
sec.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm not surprised.
Jesus.
Hey, no, they haven't run for 20 more minutes. You want to say hi to them? There's a neighbor.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, just waiting for this barbecue.
Oh yeah, James, you weren't here. We got a brisket.
So am I.
Now you're making me hungry. Oh man.
And we're going to start at about 9 o'clock tonight. We're going to eat about 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Live, show him your brisket. Show him.
All right.
Get your meat out. Get your meat out. Show it to the boys.
Yeah, show my meat.
Well,
To the boys.
Eat some for me. In fact, eat about
Look
5
at that.
plates for me. Oh
Look
my.
at the size of that.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, look at that shit.
There's my meat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's his meat.
Live.
He's the one that bought it.
You remind me of me more. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, what?
If I said to you, Life, you remind me of me more. Do you know what I mean?
What's up, Myron?
Me more. No,
Jason.
Young Sheldon.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
Good, brother. You?
Hey, Jason.
Doing good.
James. Wait, what did I just hear? You cooking a brisket too?
Jason, goddamn, what's up?
No, I just finished. I got everything going, and it's finally doing the rest of its stuff in the oven. It's brisket tonight.
Oh man.
801, you really cooking a brisket tonight?
That ain't in our oven.
What biscuit? I want brisket. I'm mad because I can't get where you guys live.
Walk that out.
I'm a late eater. I gotta let that sit in the oven for the next 3 hours.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man.
I'll be back in a sec. I gotta do some shit.
Good to see you, Myron. What's up, Midnight James?
Hey.
That's the UK.
Evening, Jason. How you doing, fella?
Great, man. Great, man. Sick of this world that we live in, but I'm doing great.
I think I normally see you on Slow Burners, don't I?
Yeah. He's starting.
Yeah, can I recognise your studio?
UK. What did you say? Back in a month, you came back away too early.
Back in a, I said back in a month.
Oh, carrots going, potatoes going, everything's going.
801's living a life.
I know, right? Fucking brisket. I haven't had that in over 4 years. I walked by it yesterday in the grocery store. I'm like, I know what I'm having tomorrow.
I've never had it.
No,
Oh wow.
I don't think I've had one.
it's
Oh,
good.
I'm gonna
You gotta
have to
cook it.
Google it now. Brisket. I'm gonna have to Google it, see if I can get it in UK.
Beef brisket.
Yeah, that's some good stuff there. Man.
It's
Well,
so
that's-
cheap for you guys in USA.
Isn't that
It's
what
a
they
cheap
make
cut.
bacon out of?
It is a cheap cut. Yep. That's why you got to cook it for a long time.
So
A long
us,
time.
a brisket joint in England is about $12, $13 a kilo.
Yeah,
Is that
From
good?
what animal?
that's good. Oh yeah,
Oh,
for a kilo. Yeah, I paid $14 for mine. It was I think 0.7 kilos, and that was on sale. It's just a small one. I'm the only one that eats it here, so I got the whole shit going.
Got it off a baby pig.
What's that? Sorry,
Got it off a baby pig.
baby pig? No, the cow.
Baby
Baby
calf. Baby calf. Whoa.
I was wondering, like, what's that meat from?
It's beef. It's a beef
Yeah,
brisket.
Beef. Okay.
It's normally a cheap cut, but it's becoming an expensive cut because, well, back then nobody knew how to cook. And they realized when you let that shit cook, it just melts in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Just like the tenderloin, you get the tenderloin that costs you fucking what, $20 for a tiny little fucking medallion, but you can fry that up in fucking 2 minutes and it'll melt in your mouth.
That's what Miss Midnight loves, tenderloin.
Yeah, man, I have, John.
Yeah, Midnight, you never had a brisket before?
I've been doing for
No.
an hour getting it going.
No.
Yeah. You got a lot of barbecue places down there. They should sell it.
Yep. And that's what
'Cause
you
I got mine.
smother it in barbecue flavors.
Yeah, I got mine from Ronnie's Barbecue, and it was so good.
Yeah.
I ate 2 sandwiches and then turned around and went back for a third.
That's kind of how I did mine tonight. I just covered it in the barbecue seasonings because I can't barbecue. It's too cold. So I did all that. I fried up a big thing of onions, just caramelized them, put them in the roaster. I put the brisket. I seared the shit out of it, put it right on it, put some beef broth in there, potatoes, carrots, celery, seasoned her up, and it's sitting in the oven for the next 3 hours.
Now, see, Jason, you're torturing me now.
I know, motherfucker.
Damn you. Damn you, damn you, damn you.
So, according to 801, that's going to make for a tough brisket. 4 hours, that's 4 times as fast as he's doing it.
You don't want to do a brisket fast. Even in a smoker, like outdoor on a barbecue, if you had a nice ass smoker, you could do one in 2 hours that would just you'd put your fork in it and it would just rip apart.
Huh.
Yeah.
Try doing that under an hour, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna be chewing on it.
Hey, Myron, it's about 4:20. You better hold your sign.
Oh yeah, 1 minute.
This.
Lulu!
420, 24 hours a day.
Oh, Josh.
Right on here.
720, Jason.
Yep, you got it, brother.
720? Yeah, it's 620 here.
720, Jason.
It gets in these parts of town
John Hobbs, what's up?
till you cross the ocean.
1120, UK.
Depending what part of the UK you're in.
I thought the whole,
Yes.
United Kingdom was the same hour.
All of UK?
No, life. What do you use as a marinade?
Marin.
Oh yeah, I put
for the
beef broth, but that's
brisket.
mine. Yeah,
I
man.
did a dry rub. I did a garlic, cumin. You got thyme, little paprika.
I didn't have that shit.
Sugar, but a couple other things.
Beer
Some
goes 100% in that.
smoked shit. And
You don't use whiskey or spirits or anything then?
Gotta be beer.
No?
not
Gotta be
yet.
beer.
I'll spritz it with the bourbon.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm on about. Yeah.
American made. I am.
I'm going to do my own soon because I just I need to try this.
It's worth trying, brother.
I'm cooking this at my buddy's
Watch
across the
videos.
street, so I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like I was saying earlier on. There's a TV series called Young Sheldon. Have anybody watched it?
Sheldon from the
Young Sheldon. It's like
Yeah.
some super and he's got a grandmother called Meemore that does his brisket, and she's like it's shit hot. And so now I've watched this tonight. I've got to do one. I've got to do
No,
it. I've got to do
listen.
it.
You're UK, so what you need to do, you grab yourself your brisket, you go jump up on Gordon Ramsay's fucking channel and see how he does one at home. It's not that hard. You'll appreciate it.
I've had dinner with him a few times. I know him. Yeah, honestly, only because a friend of mine he works for this company that does wholesale food. They did a promotion, and then this Gordon Ramsay got involved with it, and I got to meet him. And it's not like you see on the TV. Fuck this
I know
fucking
he's
cunt. Fuck this. And he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's all right. I like him.
Yeah, he'll actually email someone back if you email him. Takes a while, but
No, he's a genuinely nice guy. Don't listen to any bullshit or watch the TV. He hypes it up a little bit for the TV, but that's what gets him the TV. That's what gets him the viewers.
that's because you're watching Hell's Kitchen and shit like
Yeah,
that. Watch,
yeah.
watch his channel. He loves his family. He loves his girls. His girls are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
His girl's got his own cooking show. Come on now.
And I just want to say hello to everybody in chat. Believe it or not, I'm just now looking at chat. Is something wrong with me?
Yes, you absolutely should be always looking at chat because your friends are always in there.
Well, thank you for telling me that, Jason. I learned from you, Dad.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you, you totally fucked up. You learned from me?
Yep.
I need to stop my beard then, Jason. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I see .com, John Hobbs.
Let's get .com, my brother.
.com. Enjoy yourself at .com.
James, are you going to join Jason
For what?
for what he's doing?
If I will be honest with you, if I lived right up the street from him, I'd be there in 2 seconds.
The door would be open.
You know, briskets and drinking. Oh yeah.
The door is always open.
For me in the UK, like someone just put in the comments, it seems like the Texans know how to do the. I mean, don't flame me, don't shoot me, but the Texans know how to do the barbecues.
Smoke it.
Oh yeah.
Well, they learned it off the Mexicans.
They got patience, man. They start cooking today for tomorrow, and they keep that rhythm going.
Yeah.
I just get the time. I do have the time, but I don't have the willpower.
That's what I was trying to say earlier on, Jason. Could you quicken the process if you put it in a slow cooker first for a few hours to tenderize it,
Oh,
then
fuck yeah.
put it in the smoker?
For sure.
Is that a good way of doing it?
Yep. But there's no way in hell you're going to do a brisket in an hour and enjoy it.
No.
Yeah, if you want to do the slow cooker method, absolutely. Put all your carrots up in there, turnips, do what you want with that. It's going to, oh yeah.
because we have these so-called I use the term really loosely. These American diners in the UK. What a load of wank. Honestly, it's shit.
Fucking hamburgers.
Yeah. And I like to watch, on YouTube, I like to watch things, like American diners, these guys that go around, people like us that go across the country and visit, like Mark Wiseman and people like that go and visit all these diners and these restaurants. And I have to tip my hat. The Americans know how to cook food.
There's one food I've never got to have just the authenticity of it, and I watch it all the time. I would love to try it. True Indian food. So everything
spicy Pakistani Indian type thing. Yeah.
Everything is so fresh. I watch it all the time. These small little communities, what they do on the streets, it's just no fucking around. Fresh. They just took that from the garden this morning, and here they're doing it on the streets. You ain't gonna get that shit up in here in the U.S. Fuck that shit.
You don't get nothing like that there.
Fuck that. They call Subway fresh. Bullshit. That lettuce put it up at a factory. They bring it down to goddamn Subway, and they pull it out of a bag, dump it in. That shit ain't fresh. Them motherfuckers pull that shit from the garden in the morning. They're like on their way to work, they're pulling the last fucking egg out of the chickens and shit. And fresh.
Don't get that sort of stuff.
Didn't see it too much, man.
Well, I guess maybe if I asked for it, they might have it.
The only fresh you're gonna get is doing it at home.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Quality ingredients. You have to go and buy it. Get a good woman to go and cook it. I'm lucky. My wife, she's good. If I ask her to make me something, she'll learn it and she cooks it. She'll do all the authentic ingredients, and and I wake up the next day not on the toilet. You know what I mean, guys? They call it a deli belly. But that's what I'm saying. YouTube I know you've got YouTube Police, but it's an amazing place to learn about things. Like there's a guy called Harold Bachter. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's someone like us that takes his little GoPro camera, goes off a beaten track in Colombia or the Himalaya mountains to see how people, other cultures, what they do, how they cook, what they, and stuff like that. I love things like that.
Me too.
Ah.
Great appreciation for how different, just fresh, and how they do it fresh with what they have.
Yeah. Now, I'm enjoying this conversation again because it made me think about here how they have a community garden, and I could just taste the difference in the tomatoes in the community garden and the processed mess that they sell in the stores. And then I was thinking about the different cultures. I'm subscribed to this guy. He's in the UK. He actually likes to jump on the double-decker buses and ride all over London.
Oh, yes, I subscribe to him. The Walk, something, London Walks.
Yeah. That's what I like to get a kick out of, because I grew up here, but I lived in New York for a while, and I learned how to ride the subway, and that's what I like doing, just going all over the place and exploring. So I get a kick out of watching those videos since I'm not there physically, but just seeing the way the buses look, seeing the way the streets look, the buildings look, that's what fascinates me,
And they thrive even more because we had all this lockdown bullshit.
Yep.
And we're stuck at home. And that's escapism. Escapism.
Exactly. I got a kick out of looking at what y'all call the tube. I enjoyed that too. Although the tube
underground.
The underground looks much cleaner than the New York subway system.
Subways, that's it.
Yeah, London's looks cleaner than New York's. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's more knife crime. But there's one thing that really brings us all together that no one can argue with. Two things that bring us all together, and that's food and music.
Yes.
You're right, man.
What about partying?
So we need politicians that are the chefs or musicians.
Hey, UK.
Yes, mate.
I hate to tell everybody this, but thank you for coming. I'm gonna shut it down.
Oh
Get
man.
on over to Slow Burners.
Do a
Yeah.
raid on Slow Burner, yeah.
All
Two,
right. Well,
3 hours,
Everybody, when
30
you get in
minutes.
there, make sure you remind Slow Burner this is a Myron raid.
oh yeah.
Remind him.
Myron, thank you very much for a really good stream tonight. I've really enjoyed it. It's
All
always
right.
it's always pleasant and calm and peaceful and soul cleansing when I come on this channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm not kissing your ass. I'm just telling you how it is.
I just want to say I'm happy for being here and seeing all you good people and hearing all the great conversation.
It's
Me
nice to meet you,
too.
James and Midnight Rider. That I've never you guys I've not come across before, and it's been a pleasure to meet you both.
2 seconds.
Hopefully, you'll
Likewise.
jump over to Slow Burners in a minute.
Pleasure to
Oh
see you
yes.
too.
Oh yes.
Listen, you guys in the back chat, yeah, on the panel. If you look on the private chat, you know, like you've got the StreamYard. I've got my mobile number on there. If you want to add me to WhatsApp,
Oh.
it's called the Underground Resistance. So if you want to add, just say who you are when you come on there, and I'll add you on my WhatsApp. That's my personal number. But I trust you guys, and it is what it is. We've got to have some trust in the world, haven't we? We've got to have some faith in humanity.
I don't see nothing in private
Yeah,
chat.
I joined after the fact that you posted it. It'll only show to the people that were here
Right,
prior.
bear
to,
with me then. Let me do it again. I'll do it again. No. So
Oh,
obviously,
there it is.
4 is the UK.
so I can shoot you at 10. I wonder how the hell I would do that.
Yeah, don't do it at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, please.
Oh, no. I won't even, unless I see you sitting somewhere. I'll just say,
Yeah.
that's good, Jason here.
Because the trouble is, the thing is with this YouTube police and they're shutting people down, and it doesn't matter. At the moment, there's something going on with YouTube where people are so lame
Nah,
and
the
laid
government's
back,
got it.
and then they're getting shut down.
We
What's
can't
with that?
start.
What's that?
Can't start another conversation. I want to shut her down.
Respect to the channel. All right.
All right, mate.
I
All
got
right.
to
That's
take
good.
anybody. Jump over to Slow Burners.
Myron, have a good evening. Thank you very much again. Take care,
Thanks,
mate.
Myron, for having me up here. I'll catch you in a minute or two.
Yeah, take care, guys. See you in a minute. Slow Burners it is then. Ta-da. Bye-bye.
See ya. Catch you later, James.
All right. Catch you later. And there it is.